Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I'm late. Welcome. This is late night, but I'm gonna try to get through this as quick as possible. I know everybody's in the bed. I was planning on coming on earlier, but you know, I'm just busy as busy can be. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. Welcome, McDime, Unique Thought, Lisa. I don't know who else is in the chat. Y'all bear with me because I still don't have my pair of eyes yet. But even though it's late, it's you can go back and watch the pre-recording. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to try to talk through it like really fast. Um, I wanted to talk about the case. The prosecutors, they finished with their witnesses, I believe. What's up, Trigger? What's up, Trigger? I believe they're finished. From what I hear, because I've been working behind the scenes a little bit, and I just wanted to try to, before we get started. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? I want to talk about a few things before we get started, like with the witnesses and things like that. I was hearing that some of the people that the prosecutors was trying to get, they didn't want to participate. They was trying to hide. They wasn't cooperating, in things like that. And as far as them trying to get like males to come on, it wasn't too much for them to tell them as far as the women, because they wasn't around the women. But I think it's kind of, how you doing, Felicia? Stand up to be counted, Raquel. Um, I'm going through the case. I'm reading everything, and we're doing stuff behind the scenes. My legal team and I. And so we just been going through some things and talking about a few things, and then I've been, using my experience as well to dot down some things so we can be helpful to Robert's legal team. But I found it kind of crazy that the prosecutors had to, get deceased people, using people to write letters on the deceased to just say that they had a bad experience with a guy. I mean, how many of us had a bad experience, trying to date somebody? That's not abnormal. So I wanted to talk about a few things. I have a video I want to talk about, you know, and this is probably kind of rated R. So if you're underage, please get out of here because my channel is not for you, for children anyways, for adults. And we're going to be discussing sex and different things like that. We're going to talk about the witnesses. I'm going to tell you about the Mayweather sisters, because I have been doing some snooping here around, here in H-Town, because we really know a lot of people. They know a lot of people that I know. Just put it like this. So, I just was trying to eavesdrop and, see the character of these twins. We're going to talk about Cheryl Mack. This time I have notes, so excuse the paper if you hear some paper. We're going to talk about Miss Diana. We're going to talk about, I don't know, Suzette and Lizette. I hope I'm pronouncing Lizette name correctly. But like I was telling you guys, when they put the motion in, the prosecutors, when they showed the text messages, and I was telling y'all, like, it's just a bunch of gossiping women, and this is what those Mayweathers are. They like to gossip. That sister, and I'm just call her a Mayweather, so y'all know I'm talking about Lizette. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. I know I'm not. Y'all know I'm not good with names, so I'm gonna just say a Mayweather, the twin. And so, from what I hear, and I'm just gonna say this is hearsay because I'm hearing it from somebody that actually, been around them. They're opportunists. They like to try to be more than what they are. Messy, gossip, always in people's business. Trying to snoop and in these, especially women, they like to be in these women's business with their men's, and things like that. And I said, I can believe that. So we found out that she is with Lifetime. I don't know what I did, but my key went blank. I hope my key is on. My keyboard is on. So let's get started. I'm gonna show y'all this video real quick. I think it's this one, and if it comes up, come on, come on, come on. I don't have time. Don't wait until I get on here and then you try to. This is a commercial. How was y'all weekend, by the way? Like this bastard to act. Okay, we'll just go ahead and start with the other video. Welcome to the chat, everyone. We're gonna start off with Jim Derek Gaddis, you guys. What's up, Vet? What's up, D Slay? What's up, McDine? Um, Mr. J, y'all, I still can't see, so please, y'all forgive me. I must speak. I'm just coming to chat, be like, hey, chat, how y'all doing? Because I don't want to strain my brain. I gotta preserve my eyeball. She's with Lifetime. I'm finna play it. Y'all we're gonna play it. I'm gonna talk through this as I play this with Jim Derek Gaddis ass and the rest of them, okay? So we have Jim Derek Gaddis. We know Jim Derek Gaddis. He has always he's addicted to R. Kelly. I'm not gonna say Robert Sylvester Kelly. Jim Derek Gaddis is addicted to R. Kelly. And this guy has been, running behind Robert, for years. And he is obsessed with him because he is upset because Robert told him no. He is a music critic, you guys. If you didn't know that, Jim Derek Gaddis was a rock and roll music critic, and he wanted to work with Robert Sylvester Kelly. And so, from what I was hearing, by trying to do a little research, Jim Derek Gaddis he had some friends that was in a band. So his thing was, let me try to get y'all hooked up with Robert Sylvester Kelly. And so when Robert, declined, then it became a problem. And I have this on here to show you guys how obsessed Jim Derek Gaddis is. Jim Derek Gaddis has been, his whole meal ticket has been Robert Sylvester Kelly. And I'm like, how much more have he done, in his life? And so everything that we see, you probably see like 3 things, Can you guys hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me, because I don't want to be talking to myself. Can y'all hear me? So Jim Derek Gaddis, I'm showing you guys, he has done, tours talking about Robert Sylvester Kelly. His book has been about Robert Sylvester Kelly. His articles is always about Robert Sylvester Kelly. Whenever he gets on the news, it's about Robert Sylvester Kelly. Everything is about Robert Sylvester Kelly. His interviews is about Robert Sylvester Kelly. And so as we've been doing our research and just going, in this for going on 3 years, we've been seeing how all these people come into play. We have been seeing, employees that were stealing from him and using his brand to launch their brands and using his money to launch their brands. So this is no exception for Jim Derek Gaddis, along with these Mayweathers, just you name it. I mean, it's ridiculous. So Jim Derek Gaddis, he found the need to, just like the rest of the, ex-employees, I'm gonna make sure he never see the daylight again, or I'm gonna destroy his legacy. So him, he's been with running behind all these people, Jerronda Johnson Pace, which I think he was part of her being set up. But let me let y'all hear this part real quick.
I do know of someone who tried to help one girl in particular get out of the house.
Can you say who the girl is?
There was a staff member who tried to help Dominique. It was a situation where Dominique expressed how she was being mistreated. To Robert, Dominique is like the rebellious one. She stays in trouble. To him, she's a little tomboyish, and Robert plays on that. So he has molded her into the boy he wants her to be. So he's had her shave all her hair off, and she carries herself like a boy.
Yeah, they have a lot of rules that they have to abide by.
What does it mean to be in trouble with Rob with one of the girls?
Being in trouble with Rob would mean being confined to a room for several days, being confined on the tour bus for several days, having their devices taken, cell phones taken away, and even being paid.
Okay. So we have these are the twins, and so we know Alicia fits Suzette. So Ellis, I'm gonna say Ellis. I'm gonna call her Renee because that's her middle name. Renee Mayweather, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pause it right here real quick. Renee Mayweather is this person that's very nosy. Um, I'm gonna let y'all see some more of her in a minute. So we know that she was in the Lifetime, and I said, I wonder who is the mystery person. So when I speeded it up, it was actually a female voice. I'm like, that was a woman. I should have known that was a woman because women are so nosy. They are always in people's business, and she didn't give. Let me pull up my notes. She didn't just give Dominique that phone just to play like she was saving her because she didn't have a phone. That phone was a phone that was given to Dominique so she can be nosy in private. Dominique had a phone from what I hear. This phone that was given by the twin, A Mayweather, she got that phone, that prepaid phone, so she can be able to stay in their business because she no longer worked there, but she want to be in their business. And she know Dominique just talk, because Dominique is free to talk. You can reach at her and she will talk. She just run her mouth, Dominique. But Dominique said that, it was a norm with her. To her, it was a normal relationship. She said they had their ups and downs. She said, yes, we had our bad days. Yes, we had our good days. She said that just like everybody else, that we had our good days and we had our bad days. So, she said, I'm not gonna be broken. And I'm the type of person, I can't be mad at her on that part because I'm that type of person too. I'm not gonna let nobody break me. Like I'm just I just go in defense mode, especially if I feel like you trying to, run me and try to tell me what to do and how to do it, and and different things like that. So I've been doing a little snooping in H-Town on these sisters, and and somebody was like, I know you know her because we was at this certain place and she was there, and you remember this person. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, but I wasn't really paying attention because I'm always nonchalant. And this sister right here, she always want to be somewhere. She always want to be front row. She always want to be at the place, and she want to always take the pictures. She want to be the one to record, and so she can post it because she want people to think that they are more than what they really are. And so, from what I hear, that this lady, A Mayweather, she used Robert's name to try to launch things. And what she actually did with the Lifetime is to try to build this production team together so she can have her own. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all a few more things, and I'm going to push play so y'all can see this lady and what I'm talking about. So right here, and so let's just do some thinking. Okay, we free thinkers here. So we have A Mayweather, the twin. um they're hanging out with Oprah Winfrey. She's at the show, her and her mom and her grandmother, they're at the show together. and and things like that. And so I'm like, so I just kept doing some digging. I said, Oprah. Okay, so Oprah is connected with Dr. Oz. She's part of Dr. Oz. So I'm like, okay, well, Dr. Oz, okay, I'm gonna pause it right here. And this is who I believe, hooked up Drea Lee and Robert's daughter with growing up hip hop. She and this was around the time when they first started with growing up hip hop. And so she was just behind the scenes, doing all kinds of dirty crap. And so, I went in and I did a little more research, and she was actually there around the time they was doing the screening, not the screening, but the production for SRK. She was behind everything, and I'm like, how can you tell these people stuff? And actually, since cross-examining with the Mr. Canick, he called you out on some BS. Because for one, you wasn't there, you couldn't confirm anything, and that's why I was telling you guys. I said, you guys, I said, just those are the women, and I put all the women that they were gonna try to call up there. Some of the people they tried to do a subpoena on, but people was dodging the bullet. They was dodging like, I don't want to be a part of this. And to let you guys know this as well, a lot of the people that y'all thought was going to participate, they was like, they wasn't going to go through that. They were going to put Robert through that, and they don't want to see him being locked up forever, for their stupidity, as women. And they just wasn't going to do it. And they felt like him being in there those 2 years was punished enough. And, just to look back at things that they were, just trying to chase the dream and stuff like that. And they accept this. And they was like, one of the person was like, why should I be mad when he sat there and told us that he had multiple girlfriends? And so it was our choice to walk away. So a lot of these people didn't want to do it because they just wasn't gonna, stoop to these people level to get, Robert locked up for life. And so this is the twin with Buku, Robert's daughter, on the set of Growing Up Hip Hop. And so this is what she does. She try to get any and everybody and use everybody to try to, be relevant. You know what I'm saying? To be relevant. I have a lot of more clips, so y'all guys, they're going to be short. I'm going to try to do this real short and sweet. I just want to show my face and let y'all know I'm still here. I have not gone anywhere, but I'm better needed behind the scenes, and I don't have too much time. So, I just have to use my time wisely, So we have the love and hip hop, and then we have the other sister as well. So you see she's on the scene with them there. Actually, don't you know, you guys, she was there with what was that, Dream Hampton? This is the other twin. Y'all, let me put my notes because I don't want to just be blank. You guys, it's just so much. It's so many names. But they use Robert. I'm just gonna be just point blank with you guys. They really use him to launch their career, just like with Cheryl Mack. Let's see, Diana. She was a sweet person, very sweet. She didn't tolerate anything, but I'm gonna tell you about these females that worked with Robert. They had a mouth, okay, and they wasn't afraid of anyone, okay. These people, they wasn't afraid of anyone. Okay. So we you see this was what's her name? Gail King, when she said he's going down, watch and see. Right? So I'm looking at this and I'm just looking at the circle. I'm just like trying to see how everybody is connected. Even with if Precious is the person that I think she is connected with Cheryl Mack. So was Precious hanging out with Robert? Precious was in the home with Robert. Um, and that's what I was saying. I'm like, I'm just, just doing a little more digging. I'm like, this stuff is really, really, really crazy. So we have all these people working together. So you see how what I was talking about as far as rumors in Chicago, starting with Tiffany Hawkins, and then is Tiffany Hawkins running her mouth, saying how easy it was. So, and so everybody and their mothers are coming in trying to lynch off Robert's funds. Okay. So, um, Venetia is what's her name? Vita Pinkett. I'm thinking I'm pronouncing it right. Hope I'm pronouncing. You guys, let me pause this right here. So this is Cheryl Mack, and so I hope y'all can see here where, and when she was crossed by the defense team, she said she was trying to pitch a book deal, right? You guys, she said she was trying to pitch a book deal and it was fabricated. The stuff was fabricated in there, just like Cash Jones. And so on here, a journalist tried to do some research, and for what this journalist said, and I reached out, trying to get my, be nosy and get some info on that kind of stuff. Cheryl Mack's boyfriend allegedly told her to go and try to extort Robert Sylvester Kelly. Okay, here we go again with this extortion and blackmailing and things like that. And so this is why I was thinking with Vita Pinkett. I think that she was a part of it too. It's just I'm trying to keep up, you guys. I'm trying to find the best person to do I can listen to get notes to write down things. So I just been trying to go here and there so I can make sure I can get everything right. So because she was mad, Cheryl Mack was mad, she was going to do whatever she needed to do to try to destroy Robert Sylvester Kelly. And that is a shame, guys. Welcome to the chat, you guys. I'm on the other screen, so I don't have my glasses, but I'm trying to look, but you guys, I know it's late. I'm gonna try to get through this quick as I can. So with your let me start over again. Okay, let me stay on topic. I'm trying to rush through this, but with Jim Derogatis, you guys, you remember he's using they don't care about the black girls, right? And people are using they don't care about the black girls. And so I'm like, okay, Jim Derogatis, you have connects, right? You have connections. Why we don't see you doing articles on black girls, things to help black girls, black women? Why we don't see you going after Charlemagne, the god he called himself, in the female that says that he, you know, violated her. So this lady, she actually immediately went to the ER, got, things done, and she told immediately, right then and there, that she was assaulted by Charlemagne the God. So my question is to Jim Derogatis, with the connects that you have, why we don't see you talking about anything else? Only thing we see is R. Kelly. And that's because just like the rest of these unemployed, people, with Robert, ex-employees, it's a revenge thing. And I'm pissed off. That's just like with the females. Everything that I'm looking at is people that's upset, people jumping on the bandwagon. We have the prosecutors, we have Judge Ann. They're locking people out. They're not allowing people to see these people, and it makes me believe that we're just gonna bring people in. We'll accept the lies. We'll accept a check stub, a ticket, um, a backstage pass, a booklet to a concert with an autograph. We'll accept all of this as long as they come in and do what we ask them to do. And I just think that's not fair to Robert Sylvester Kelly, because I feel like the prosecutors did not do their work, because they had everybody thinking for 2 years that they had so much stuff. So just look and see all the people that they put up there. So we have letters written about a deceased female that they claimed that was dating Robert. Okay, we have another deceased female that they're trying to put her name out and trying to sabotage this lady's name. They're trying to make this young lady look like she was just an easy go person. And I'm just looking at things, and I'm writing it down, and I'm talking to my judge friends, I'm talking to my attorney friends, and we're just going through some things, and we're dotting it down, and then I'm gonna tell them about my experience. They'll tell me some things about the legal experience, and then I just start writing things down. Okay. So it's a lot of stuff I cannot put out there because everything is not for YouTube. Okay. So I think V is Venetia, Vita, and I'm y'all know I'm not good with names. Vita. I think that's her. She was a singer. She still is, and it's crazy. So Linda Mitch. Y'all remember Linda Mitch. These are the allegations that she spoke on with Cheryl Mack. She said, she was the attorney. She said the story is unfounded. She was like, it's not true, and those are lies that Cheryl Mack is spreading out there. So now we know that Cheryl Mack, along with the twins, was cross-examined by Robert's defense team, and they were caught on a bunch of lies. And again, with a twin, Mayweather, she gossip. She is the type of person, she'll assume things before she try to get the facts. She runs her mouth, allegedly, I was told, and you can just say something. She can overhear just a little bit, and she'll take it and add on, and she'll just go and tell everybody. They say she's a compulsive liar, from what people was telling me, that she lies all the time. And she'll take something, she'll twist it and make it her own. So those are some pictures of Cheryl Mack and the guy she was talking about on the thing. I don't have all the notes on with me. Welcome to the chat, everyone. But Dominique wasn't trying to testify. So y'all just go back and look. We don't know who all testified. We had somebody from Florida that said that she was at a concert. That's Vita, you guys. She is so pretty. Venetia. That's Venetia. She was managed by old girl, Cheryl Mack. She was managed by Cheryl Mack. I know it's going fast, you guys. Okay. This is a ticket. I know y'all can't probably hardly see it that good because it's the ticket is actually blown up, so you can't hardly see it that good. But all Budweiser tickets, and this is actually a ticket from the fest, you guys, from the Budweiser Fest in Miami. Every ticket, you guys, let me see if I can. You see right there, it says adults. It always says adults. all their tickets. So I was, going back and I was thinking, I said, wait a minute. We have the radio station giving the mother adult backstage passes for her, a grown lady. And so the mother, did she give these tickets, backstage passes and VIP, all the exclusive pass to her underage daughter and her 19-year-old friend? I'm gonna pause this too. So did she give those to her daughter? So during cross-examining, they were speaking on, different things. So this lady said that her and her friend, they was called by the bodyguards. They went backstage. He was talking to Robert, was talking to the press. Then he made them leave, and then they both of them went in. So Robert just have sex with you. He just get you, just start having sex with you, and then your friend there, then trying to touch on your friend, and he don't know y'all like that. He just, I'm it's just a booty call. It's just a booty call, you know. So it's just like just the booty call. So I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. They the bodyguards tell everybody to leave, the press to leave. Two women go in there. Your mother give you some adult tickets that her friend at the radio station gave her. You say you got Luke's autograph. And I'm like, wait a minute. Let me find my notes, y'all. Let me find my note. I'm like, wait a minute, because baby, I don't remember Luke being up there at this concert, because I remember it was somebody else. So I went and did me a little research and some digging. I'm like, okay, it was Coolio. And she said it was a family friend, it was family friendly. I'm like, not with no damn Luke. Do you know what Luke seen? He seen Pop That Coochie. And y'all, that's the clean version of it, Pop That Coochie, and head, mohead, so that's Luke, you know. So then I started thinking, I'm like, did the friend give her these VIP passes, the mother? Did the mother go to this concert? Did she have the booklet? Did she go and get autographs and things? And you know how we have the things that we put up, like we go to the concerts and stuff like that, just to remember things. And so did she remember her mom going to this concert and she decided to get this booklet? You know? Well, Luke is nasty too, baby. They're two live crew. But so I'm like, wait a minute, did the mother give her this here? And was the mother involved? Because I'm looking at the parents, because almost every parent is involved in something to try to get a come up, just like the employees, the ex-employees. So I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna tell you how the layout was and stuff like that. And so it'll make more sense with you because you were young at that time. Because I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make no sense. Everybody just busting it wide the hell open. Everybody busting their asses wide open. I'm like, why y'all? It doesn't make sense to you guys that this young lady that's a teenager goes in this room. She says she doesn't know R. Kelly. She went there to see Aaliyah. And the reason why Aaliyah couldn't perform, you guys, because it was a Budweiser thing, and she couldn't perform. So this is the radio station. This is the one lady that passed away. God rest her soul. And and I'm just so nosy, you guys. I'm just like, damn. They talking about a deceased person that worked for the radio station. Was it this lady right here that was working for the Power? Do I have it written here? 96, right? Power 96. Y'all gonna hear some paper, honey. I got paper everywhere. I think it was Power 96. So I was like, wait a minute, damn it. I said, she's deceased. And they talking about this lady deceased. She used to work at the radio station. So was she one of the women that was that gave the tickets to the other woman for the backstage passes, and she got now these friends trying to go in and say that she dated. I'm just trying to put all of it together because see, they won't let us see these people's faces, okay? Because if you let me see their faces, I'm gonna really be doing some research, and I just feel like that's the reason why they don't want us to see these people or know their names, because somebody in the family or somebody that knows them is gonna call them out on the bullshit lies, okay? And I just feel, that's the reason why. Um, so this is around the time, for the Superfest with that. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I just feel like they use that, and everybody can use a Gloria All Lies, Mythic to, you can have a picture with LL Cool J, just anything, and say you was around him and he did something to you. Okay. So let's talk about these people right here. I'm going a little fast, y'all. I'm going a little fast because the video is going fast. So people, they don't want to question this, but they question everything else. Now, did I go up there and testify against Robert since they said I was working for the feds? Did Don Russell go up there and testify? Since they said he was going to go up there and testify, on against Robert, but we still not questioning Bubba. I don't see people questioning this man, you know. Yeah, playing the kissing game. He just out the blue, he just gonna play the kissing game. And I'm like, wait a minute, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I got that picture from you, Tasha K. But yeah, I'm like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So why we're not questioning this, huh? Everything it was true as far as me, Don Russell. Who else? They put out and was gonna be testifying against the book. What happened with this right here? Does anybody question? Would you get well? How? And I'm just, it is what it is, and I'm a free thinker, and I'm like this. We have Bubba. And let me write Bobby's name down too, Bobby, because hell, I got a question for you too, Bobby. You doing y'all doing backdoor deals. You and Cheryl Mack doing backdoor deals. Cheryl Mack gets paid to do her job. So y'all go to the go to the venues, and y'all talk to the promoters, right? And you get a fee from the promoter, right? I can get this person for you, but I need this percentage right here if I can get this person for you. So you have Robert going in there. So y'all got this side deal going on, which I've been hearing about a while back, about these side deals all of y'all had going on with Robert. Just like what's his name? Mason. James Mason, right? James Mason, guys, was doing the same thing Cheryl Mack was doing. They had a concert in, I'm trying to remember. They had a concert in Florida, but it was another concert before they went to Florida. And so James Mason, a lot of people might not know what I'm talking about as far as upfront money. So some people require upfront money, but promoters are like, we ain't giving y'all money, okay? We'll give you a certain percentage, and then once you get here, you get the rest. So you get the rest of that money, and you perform. So Robert didn't know that he was getting upfront money. James Mason was having the money going into his account. I think I had showed y'all some information on that a while back. I just don't have time to look for it today. I don't want to strain my eyes too much, you guys, so forgive me. Okay, so this is what have been doing. And so the prosecutors bringing these people up here, and they're trying to have them to, coerce them to say that they was in fear of Robert. You wasn't in fear of Robert, because if you was in fear of Robert, you wouldn't be stealing his money. You would be more afraid to steal somebody's money, you know, than to, as they claim, go fish women's for him. Because at this point, we know Robert doesn't need anyone to go look for nobody for him. They throw coochie at him everywhere he go. Okay, I'm pretty sure a lot of them gonna be wanting to experiment the that kind of lifestyle. You know, I'm just saying. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm just, my eyes. I don't have my glasses. Okay, I'm still waiting on my glasses. So you guys forgive me. Divorce, $50 million. She was on Hollywood. So I'm gonna push play. I have different clips, so we're gonna be talking about a few different things, because I just want to, we're talking, since I guess they closed, finished with that. So this is it with this one right here. Let me pull up the next one. How y'all doing, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay. Okay. Asriel. Oh, we're gonna talk about this storage with Asriel. We're gonna talk about that. Clearing. We're gonna talk about Tasha K. We already know that Dominique and Geronda Pace had a, what you want to, how do we call it? Do we call it a lesbian affair? Do we call it that? You guys, do we call it lesbian affair? And so let's see, you guys. I tried to throw these clips together as quick as I could, because I like to, show what I'm talking about. Okay, let me pull this one up. I want to pull this one up real quick. This is because somebody called me and they asked me a question, and I'm gonna put this on pause and let me put it up real quick. They asked me the question about Asriel, right? They said the reason why she got mad. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this, since I got it pulled up. So someone said, well, this person said that Asriel was mad at him because somebody said he was still sleeping with RL. I'm like, no, that wasn't the reason. I'm like, so why would they put that out there? Like, you're saying that he slept with this person. I hate that lipstick. It just look like it's on one side. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Y'all can't, I'm not going to read it, so I'm just going to say welcome to the chat. And when I get my glasses, I'll come back and call y'all all out later, okay? So, because I'm trying to strain looking at this right here, so I don't want to strain too much looking at the screen. So, everybody's opinion is their opinion, but it's not cool. It's a lesbian relationship. Okay. I just want to make sure, they got words for everything. I don't want to, disrespect. Yes, and they were, okay, was in a relationship. Okay. So, yeah, so we know that they were in a relationship, and I'm still, I still felt like, my opinion strongly that, Dominique was a part of it, or they tried to she wanted to be a part of it. She got in touch with, she saw this fun loving childish person, because everybody said he just, like, he likes to joke, and things like that. But like I was telling everybody, like, we all have our ups and downs. Everybody, Robert is human. He has the right to be upset too. I will be pissed off too. So we were talking about the Rolex. They said something about the Rolex, and he was mad because the Rolex was stolen. And they were talking about the um, cameras in the house, and I'm like, I'm po folks, and we got security at our damn house. The man's supposed to have damn security. Damn it, supposed to have security. I will have cameras in every room. So what's wrong with having cameras in your house? What's wrong with you cussing out a person? Because damn it, I will cuss you out if you steal $10 from me. Damn it. So if you stealing, and I'm trying to be okay, calm down, girl. I said I'm gonna be calm. I will cuss your butt out if you take $10 from me. You steal 10. I can't stand a thief. No, they were speaking on somebody else. So Lisa Van Allen was up there. They were speaking on someone else stealing a Rolex watch. I don't have the fake name on here, y'all. I don't. I mean, it's so much to just keep up with, y'all. I can't. Oh Lord, I got so bit on the bad tape. Lord have mercy, Jesus. So I'm gonna be reading off a paper too. I'm gonna try to strain my little brain, but when y'all get pissed off somebody trying to steal something from y'all, that man had a right. Like, damn it, I've been taking care of y'all black asses and yellow asses and white asses and making you feel at home, and damn it, you gonna steal from me? Hell yeah, I will curse their ass out. Shit, especially a damn watch that could have been a damn house. Hell, I don't know. I don't know who these people think they talking to. Y'all feel like this man ain't supposed to shit. He was calm, because I probably would have flipped the script. You stole a house from me. That was a damn house in a car. What the hell? Oh Lord. But anywho, Tasha K, I got her statement, and we're gonna go back on these other statements as well. With the recorded phone call. I think is it. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna talk about I'm gonna play the recorded phone call, because y'all know me. I like y'all to hear it coming from the person's mouth over me saying it and quoting the words. So we're gonna play this recording. I wouldn't put that out there and give anybody anything to spin about saying that Azriel was mad because he was screwing RL. And isn't it the problem right here? They trying to say he screwed RL and he was acquitted of that. So I mean, why put that out there in the atmosphere? I don't know who said it, but I'm just giving this person my opinion. But I'm finna let y'all show y'all why she flipped the damn script. And like I told y'all, when Robert laughed at her, and when she tried to get her, when she tried to switch, she didn't want Joy to visit, and she just wanted to continue to visit, and he laughed at her ass. And then the Tasha K helped out. So I'm gonna let y'all hear it from Tasha K words, and I'm gonna let y'all hear this recording, because like I said, I just rather for y'all to hear from y'all, these people yourselves. Play this. Y'all know I have to be animated. I just gotta put the information up here, so y'all can just see it.
Okay, because I'm letting you know now.
Okay, I did want to tell you, to switch the 90 days out, but when you do switch it out, I do have a lot of stuff to talk about, really good stuff. We already talked about.
You see how he was laughing?
We've been talking about that, so why are you saying wow?
Wait a minute. Because I'm hearing this again. Y'all know I got to hear stuff about 20 times. What you said, Robert? Who she called down to the floor? She was the FBI undercover. She was an informant. You understand, Robert? Let me play it again. The timelines don't add up. I'm just saying. So she didn't mention the person that called me said, well, this person said she mentioned her name when they were I'm like, she was repeating the allegations for the 2008 trial. So go back and listen to it again. For the person that said it, she was repeating some of the allegations that he was acquitted of 2008, sweetheart, whoever it was. But let me hear this again. She went down, she hung up, and she went and called somebody. Who the hell she called? Y'all, I need my, dang, y'all, my phone finna die. Hold it.
No, I called.
Damn. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, because you hung up on me and called. Then he said, Mikey, you hung up on me and called Mikey, and they called me down before the floor too. Y'all know I got to be deep. Ooh.
No, I called.
Hey, now he laughed at her, right? Y'all remember that, right? When she was laughing, when he laughed at her like, you on some bull crap. And so I'm trying to figure out what he meant. Damn, Larry hung up the thing too quick. See, because he hung it up real fast, y'all. Because if he would have, so there was some, she was recording. I think the government is using other people and switching the stories of these people. I told y'all that before. I said, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I said, what these people are doing, because they see that we are doing so much research, that they are switching up people. Because remember, I was telling y'all, I said number 2 is like 3 Jane Does in one. If you lie, you will steal. She's not to be trusted. Facts. So, okay, let me pull Tasha K's up. And so I want this person, because we don't need to be spreading these rumors, okay, about it right there. Okay. Let me pull this up. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Welcome to the chat, everyone. I'm sorry it's late. Hey, I have no control of my life. If I had 20 of me, I'd be okay. If I had some good pair of eyes and some extra eyes, I'd be great. And we don't have people steal from this man. It's just a lot of stuff to break down. I'm gonna try to do it as quick as I can, because I know people have to go to work. This is Tasha K.
All of this, you're gonna see this in future testimony, but Azrael knows where everything is. When I say the tape, she knows who's who. She knows where the bank accounts are, where the money is. She knows who's using who. I've seen what we've been trying to show you, that you've been brainwashed. But once she watched that documentary and she read the emails that I sent over to her, that he was sending to Joycelyn, telling Joycelyn the same thing that he told her. Hiding other tapes for Azrael, just like London on the Track's mom was doing. Cheryl, I forgot her last name, Cheryl Mack or whatever. And so I'm trying to tell you without telling you too much. Like I said, this is a federal case, and I've even helped out the feds with all the information that I've been given. So I was working with the Department of State, Homeland Security, one of them there. Homeland Security. My lawyers were to hand them over everything that we had received.
Okay. So, now y'all see why I said that everybody talking about Tasha K going to jail. I said Tasha K ain't going no damn jail, honey, because she been working with the feds, and y'all know the feds allow these people to break crimes just so they can get robbed, okay? And if you look at what these people doing, everybody is lying. They're breaking, they're fabricating stories. They've been stealing from this man, and they're allowing these people to do this. I want to remind you guys about this guy right here. So, and I just want people to keep remembering the stuff that these people are doing. And as far as those tapes, and and the reason why I played that part with Tasha K, she said that she gave Azriel those emails, right, with Robert talking to Joy. And so that person that was speaking, that was talking about RL and things like that, and saying all these different things, she was upset because that's why he wanted him to kick Joy completely out, because she just felt like she was gonna go in there and run everything. Like I told y'all before, Azriel went in there and she got on the employees' nerves, and I told y'all all this before, you know. These people start testifying and putting this stuff out there. I told you guys, I said, this woman has been going in there, been pissing off the employees. They want to slap the shit out of her. She had a mouth on her. These people was not afraid of Robert. Dominique stayed going at Robert's throat. Azriel stayed going at his throat. All the damn female employees had a mouth and was telling Robert, talking mess to Robert and things like that. And Robert just took, with a grain of salt, he's like, trying to, be a gentleman about it. But those women were, welcome to the chat, everyone. I don't have my glasses. You see my eyes turning red for me straining. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Test the line. So we have these people going up there. They test the line. We just like with Haley Calhoun, test the line. So let me pull this information with Azriel Clary, because I don't want to forget anything, you guys, because I've been, like I said, I have not gone anywhere, you guys. I'm working behind the scenes. I have my judge friend. I have my lawyer friend. And they helping me write up some things, and we going over certain things, and we talking about certain things. But like I said, a lot of stuff I just don't want to put out here. I don't want to give, those DAs anything, because they already got help, uh, you know, Miss Overrule. It's Miss Sidebar. We have Miss Sidebar on their team, so they don't need no help from me, okay? Okay, Devin, Cheryl Mack left Robert, came back. The question is why? Okay, Devin didn't pay you like Robert. Did you go back to continue to do side deal? Okay, so I got my notes, y'all. I'm gonna pull up another video, but I want you guys to let me pull this up and let y'all reminisce on this. So we have Larry. Larry is a friend of Azriel Clary's father, Angelo Clary. So this is for people not understanding why we're in this fight, because we see all the shade and dirtiness and all this stuff that these people, got going on. Okay, so we have the Homeland Security, right? And so let me make sure I find that. No, I thought I had everything together, but y'all know this, trying to multitask. Let's see. Let me blow this up so y'all can remember this man right here. Y'all remember grown man, aka Larry, right? Why didn't Ash repeat the 11th grade? She missed many days in school. I think she was doing work. Okay. We have it here. So we have Homeland Security arresting Robert in July. They didn't go into storage until 2020, right? So you arrested him, what was it, July the 11th, July the 19th, or something like that? So we know Azriel had all information on Robert. She knew what everything was. She knew, she was able to go into the storage room. And so just think about it, you guys. Everything that Azriel has repeated, right? This is what they found in the storage unit. So you guys remember that. So we have this man that was able to steal $1.6 million using a merchant machine, and he used healthcare. He used a doctor's name, and I told y'all I had a friend of mine to look up this information way before it came out. I had the information. Like I said, somebody was in so much of a rush. They didn't give me time to do thorough research on it, and they decided to send it over to another blogger because they was too much. They was in a rush and wanted that out there because they just wanted to, let Larry know that we know some stuff. And I'm like, no, I like to make sure I, cross my T's and dot my I's. I don't want to be putting information out there until I make sure it's that person. So when I talk to a person about this situation, this man was getting people health care cards, right? And he was using other people's names. He was using people's social security numbers and things like that. And he took a doctor's, and I'm going to pull this up. And so I want you guys to show. Now, these are two physicians, right? Oh, okay. Let me blow it. I just blow it up like this. In Miami, Florida, in Atlanta, Georgia. But I'm just curious who gave him that, because there's a lot of people in Miami. There's a lot of people hanging out in Florida and Georgia, in Atlanta. What the hell going on? So he took these doctors, you guys. Remember I was telling y'all about the doctors? So he took the two doctors, got their information. Y'all remember I kept telling y'all to be careful. It's a hacker. I said it is a professional hacker on here, you guys. Be careful, be careful, be careful. And so we have Angelo, and I'm going to pull that up too because I want y'all to hear this again, because I want to break things down, and I want these people to know that we're not dumb to the fact that y'all accepted any and everything, you guys. The prosecutors are allowing any and everything to be in discovery just for a win. And that's why I believe that they closed it down to the public. They using fake names. They're not showing faces, because we can call them out on this book BS, because this is exactly what it is. So I'm like, okay, so we have this guy by the name of Larry McGee that's friends with Angelo Clary. And let me go ahead and play that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and play it because I want you to hear both of them talking. I want you to hear what Larry is saying as well. And this man was able to do this. If he's able to do this, what else he's capable of? And so everything that Azriel talked about happened to be in discovery. Sex tape and letters. So how we know that she didn't write these freaking letters and put them in a freaking a damn safe? You would think that Robert would put his Rolex watch in a damn safe instead of some damn letters. And that's what I'm curious about with these letters as well, because I'm like, damn, letters. I mean, what sense does that make? Letters? I don't get it. So I want to refresh in everyone's memory, because like I said, I'm calling a lot of BS on what these people are doing.
Bring the fucking heat. You ain't bring shit. You ain't doing nothing but trying to be creative with a fucking lie like you normally do. But I was gonna sit back. I wanted to wait for part 2 to come, and then.
Oh, and I need to play this thing for y'all
too. It all out. But I'm gonna give you a fair warning. What's to come, so you can prepare yourself. Running your whole, get some more lies caked up, and try to find somebody fucking outlet to play with your 50 fucking anonymous pages you got, and your fucking YouTubes and your goddamn Twitters, and that's you behind half that shit, playing both sides. Girl, I've been knew about you.
We did our job. We brought the information to the public. Surviving our killing went on. We kept that shit going. We got bus drivers. We got police officers. We got resistance. We got friends. We got people alive. We got people alive. We got people alive. We got people alive. We got the storage. We got motherfucking video audio. You ever seen that? Yo, you ever seen that? My house. Pants, my house.
Have you been storage facility yourself? I haven't. Have you been to the storage facility yourself? I haven't been. More so how it came about, like, because he was comfortable around me and I've been since 5 years. He would just really be like, saying this morning, he got come back to the room, he would say, okay, you know, we'll put this in storage, or put that in storage, or put this furniture in storage, or put the scooter in storage, you know, for now. And then I would ask him, what is storage? And then he told me that storage is where, you know, he keeps all his stuff, and he just felt comfortable enough to share that with me, so.
Thank you.
And did you ever see the types of stuff that was
I forgot.
Yes. It was videos. It would be videos of.
I want y'all to see her. Miss Fat. I know. Listen, because y'all already know how I roll. Imagine having 4 phones, working, trying to struggle to read stuff without your glasses, chopping, putting these videos in little things so I can do it on here. I'm from this video to that video. I'm trying to look for a certain video. So I'm doing all this at one time, Miss Fat. So I'm the next day doing the same thing, trying to finalize the stuff, but there was the part that I was gonna just have her face on. So, charge it to my heart. But you see what I'm getting at. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.
Him together was videos of him with every girl that every girl ever been with. It was videos of him, he just showed me a video of him feeding Holly and then making Holly walk. He has shown me videos of him fucking, like having intercourse with other men.
Did y'all know? It's so in court did she say that? Because we already know them women don't speak like this. She said to the damn feds if. And she already had, somebody said that the person said that she asked the nurse to call security. She didn't Homeland Security. No, she did not. Because I watched Presidents over and over again, baby, just like I watched Surviving R. Kelly over and over again. And I can tell you this stuff by heart. When she had that tussle with Joy, and Joy did not hit her in the head with that phone. When they went into each other, she went upwards like that, and Joy was trying to hold on to her phone because she know they was trying to get her phone. Joy would not let go of that phone, and that's why Azriel got the best of Joy, because Joy was trying to hold on to her phone, baby, because I keep my big eyes be watching. So this girl asked for the police. When they, after all it was over with, she had like she was hurt about to die, and she sat on the bed and she asked for the police. She asked for no Homeland Security. When she went to the hospital, she had that number on speed dial. And the reason why I say that, because I blew that. I'm looking at the thing and I blew it up, okay? And I'm like, yes, that's the woman number and everything. I know the woman she talked to because I was looking, I blew the number up because y'all know when I be looking, I cross my T's and dot my I's. I don't leave no stones unturned. And so when she had them people number already, she was already talking to them people. She had them people number when they first arrested Robert, and they talked to Joy, they talked to her as well. Okay, so they had already talked to her. So she didn't have to ask the nurse to call Homeland Security because the nurses don't have Homeland Security. They don't have that number on speed dial. They got 911. And so according to Larry McGee, he called Homeland Security and had them on three-way. So he made him do nothing. So I wanted y'all to hear this part. But I just look at her. I just look how she smiled when this woman asked her that and tell me she was like, yes, that's what I want you to ask me about. Because we've been planted some stuff in this storage. Pay attention. That's why I have the Grinch. Watch how she smiled when this woman asked her this. Just pay attention.
And did you ever see the type of stuff that was on those iPads that
Look.
Yes.
Look. Y'all see that?
Videos of him having, like with 3-4 women. It was videos of me and him together. It was videos of him with every girlfriend that every girl that was ever encountered or been with. There was videos of him, he showed me a video of him beating Holly and then making Holly walk. He has shown me videos of him fucking, like, having intercourse with other men, with both Jocelyn, Juicy, Dominique.
Okay. So I wanted y'all to hear that one, right? What discovery do they have? Because see, they had put all this out there that they had about 1,100 devices with little babies and underage little girls on a tape, okay, on video. So do y'all remember when they was putting up that evidence, the letters? Okay, just y'all have to go back and just because I'm sitting back and believe me, I'm not, just because I'm not on YouTube, don't think I'm not nowhere doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I sit back and we studied a whole lot of stuff and trying to get these transcripts and stuff too, because we're using the transcripts, we're listening to the transcripts, we're going over the transcripts. And so I have the legal team working with me, not his legal team, because I don't need nobody going back saying his legal team, but my legal team. Okay, and we're going over different things and I'm pointing out different things, and they're telling me different things as far as the law part about it. Okay, so as we read one of the transcripts, and I said, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. I'm like, this discovery, I said, this sounds very familiar. I said, then we got letters, we got all this information, we got paper trails. They said Robert kept everything, they say. But these very letters that she said, was written, we don't have Dominique up there to say that. See, they can't prove that because Dominique don't want to talk to your asses. So that's why they keep bringing Dominique's name up. That's why they keep bringing up Joy's name. They keep bringing up Lily's name. They trying to discredit these people because they can be there to debunk a bunch of these lies. Okay, so we have Haley Calhoun to jump on the bandwagon as well. And so now, do y'all know that Clary, she has actually filed a lawsuit. She filed the lawsuit on Robert, and she been did that, y'all. She want to be a part of the lawsuit too. You know, she want a little money because the daddy went up on IG talking mess, talking about he done spent millions and millions of dollars on her ass. I really don't know. I knew that they didn't before they even brought it out that they didn't have, you know, they didn't put all their people, you know, didn't give their witness list yet. So they're trying to basically go over certain things. And so I want y'all to know this, like as far as Lily concerned, if y'all were talking about Lily, Robert is more worried about her health, and he wants her to rest, and he wants her to be ready for him when he comes home. Um, uh, Allegedly, Azriel Clary has filed a lawsuit as well. Okay, so and we the attorney, the legal team, and I we spoke about this too, with the filing of the lawsuits, right? And so we talked about this. First, we talked about let's talk about the parents. We already know that Azriel's statement was different from what she, you know, has been stating in her parents. You know, that's been different. Um, so let's talk about Azriel's test, you know, being on the witness stand. So Azriel Clary, she stated that she had the wrong number for Robert, right? She said that when they went to his concert, they had the wrong number. How did y'all get it? Who gave y'all the number? Was it Cheryl Mack? Because allegedly Cheryl Mack is the one that got y'all up there, you know. Cheryl Mack allegedly is the part of the situation with the singer, one of her singers suing Robert. And like I keep telling y'all, remember the rumors in Chicago. It is very easy to sue Robert Sylvester Kelly. Okay, so you have to ask yourself this question. Almost everybody that was involved with Robert, around Robert, or wasn't around Robert, was able to sue him. Why? You have to ask yourself that. Is this man just giving money away like that? We had a man on here to show y'all that when it came down to fighting these lawsuits and he knew about it, he will fight it tooth and nail. And so this right here show you guys that he will fight allegations. Because he did not bend, he did not fold. Okay, so this right here is showing you guys that he will fight these allegations big time. Okay, so allegedly Mayweather was a part of it, and Cheryl Mack. And you hear Angelo Clary constantly mention Cheryl Mack's name. He constantly mentions Cheryl Mack's name and the Mayweathers. And so then I thought about it. I was like, didn't he say he was, you know, used to hang out with Floyd Mayweather. What's it that? Is it Floyd? Yeah, Floyd Mayweather, the boxing. That's the twins' brother. So she getting up there testifying, and y'all had the wrong number. So y'all was so desperate to get in contact with Robert that y'all found that number. So my thing is, we have Daddy Pappy to say, well, he's giving her. Why would he give her his number? Okay, why would y'all go out the way to get it back? If he gave y'all the wrong number, why would y'all go out the way to get it back? That's the question. Okay, and then the other question, why is the mother so eager to be sitting there texting Robert, and she's a grown ass woman? Why did, and I hope like hell his defense team subpoenaed the text messages between the mother and Azriel Clary, because if you guys notice, the prosecutors left that out. You showed the conversation that she had, that she was texting to her mama, what the mama was talking about though. Can we see what the mama was talking about? Because see, y'all know these parents are not credible, so y'all didn't even have them to speak. I noticed y'all let the pastor hit the first lady speak because y'all think they can hold it in out. And I'm gonna tell you something, first lady was cussing out people. She ain't no first lady. She full of sin. And Faith Rogers' mama full of sin. And so I'm pretty sure what's her name? Cass Jones got recordings of her talking plenty of issues on the recordings because she called and cussed out somebody. Pastor wives and stuff don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't do all that. So, like I said, the people in his camp, when I kept telling you guys, I said, y'all better worry about the people in the camp because the people in the camp is the main reason why, things are going the way they are going and why it was so easy for people to be able to sue Robert and get things, just like Bubba, Jermaine. If people don't want to mention them, okay? Every day people done did some shady stuff, okay? And I'm sticking to my story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, okay? I just have to say alleged on here, but everybody know. I always noticed she had copied everything that the other this time and wanted wild and do. Let me tell you something. I showed y'all, honey, them people. Bubba said he didn't play. I don't know what Bubba did, honey. You know they wasn't gonna put him up there. When they found, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Those prosecutors had a lot of people they wanted to subpoena. So when they found out that the candidate never gonna put the hammer on and bringing out facts on them, they were like, wait a minute now, they just brought up this right here. Wait a minute now. If I bring him on here, then they gonna be able to question him about Joanna Johnson Pace. So they're not bringing these people, okay? Why big ass ain't up there? Jim Derrick Gaddis. Why Jim Derrick Gaddis not up there? He cares so much. Because he don't care. All he wanted is a story. He wanted a storyline just like the Mayweather, just like the Cheryl Mack, just like all of them. Okay. And nobody questioned Bob and them and these side deals Bob and them was having. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Them people were working side deals on Robert. Robert didn't, there's a lot of stuff Robert didn't know. All he know was his music, but not the financial part of it, not the debits and credits of it. Okay, let me keep going. So as Real went to the government trying to keep the mother and father out to make it seem easier to have sex without the parents. Okay, so if you notice that they're not calling parents and stuff up there, right? That's another technique that they was trying to use as far as the parenting, because see, now if they want to bring this young lady up, God rest her soul. Yeah, Jim Derrick Greasy, but for people that's watching that don't know what we're doing over here, we want to call them by their names. But yes, Jim Derrick Gaddis to us, you guys, is Jim Derrick Greasy, okay, because he's greasy and he is addicted, to Robert Sylvester Kelly, R. Kelly. He's addicted. He has a addiction to R. Kelly, for people that doesn't know, okay? You can look up Jim Derrick Gaddis and you'll see his whole work history is always Robert Sylvester Kelly, okay? Okay, so we also talked about as far as the prosecutors sitting there saying that they have to call Robert for things. Okay, these women are broke. They don't have the money. So yes, the assistant's supposed to call him to swipe his credit card. We don't want no K. Michelle and her assistant. Y'all remember K. Michelle assistant went in and she spent I think $700 on Uber cabs and stuff off K. Michelle's money, and K. Michelle went the hell left. So you don't get a person's credit card and just swipe it because, they might be his girlfriends, but damn it, we're going to have to call him. That's just like with me. If I have my better have credit card or bank card, I call him and be like, hey, I'm using your card. I'm gonna spend X, Y, and Z. That's no more than right. Okay. So you have to call. They don't have any money. Okay. So people they went there, they didn't have cash. I'm gonna be real. You just gotta be real. Okay. Azrael schoolwork. Okay. Showing her works of music and crafts, just like K. Michelle. So I took notes down on that. So they spoke on Azrael being in the sprinter, in the studio. Wasn't that what she was supposed to be doing anyway? Didn't she go there to work and learn the skills? Didn't Robert have K. Michelle ass sleeping on the couch in the studio as well as others in the studio? Didn't he? Right? So now they're saying that, oh, she was in the studio. She was in the studio. So we have the prosecutors constantly bringing up about her sleeping in the sprinter, in the sprinter doing her homework. At the same time, they saying, well, he had in the booth is quiet. Yes, it is. Yeah, when you're in the booth, it's quiet, but you have all the other noise going outside of the booth, okay? And then you have traffic and things like that. And as far as knocking on doors, that's what you do, okay? I have a key to my dad's house, but if my dad is at home, I'm still gonna knock on his door, when he's not there, and I make it there before he get off work or whatever. I use the key. That's what it's for. That's his home. When somebody's door is closed, you knock on the door. Okay. Why are we making a big issue about people knocking on this man's door? You're supposed to knock on his door. When it's closed, that's privacy. Knock on the door. Don't walk in there. That's with your kids. You don't allow your kids to come knocking, busting in your door. You're gonna knock. That's no more than right. So, with her being on the sprinter to do her work and not be distracted, because if she was in the studio, so we have these college women, these young ones, prosecutors want to say, oh, well, she could have been in the studio. No, ma'am, because we're in the studio, we doing other things, and we need her to do her work. Okay. She came here to learn the craft of music. She came here and she said she want to finish her work. And also, Azrael told Joy, when she met Joy was talking about college, that she got out of college. I just say alleged, she got out of college. She left college, right? So allegedly Azrael clarified, yeah, I'm getting ready to graduate from college. She didn't tell Joy that she was graduating from high school. She told Joy that she was graduating from college. Okay, and that's why she's doing her studies. Okay. Damn right, his house is not a damn museum. So I'm just trying to figure out what is damn Rico going. I'm trying to figure out about this sex thing, and I'm gonna show y'all a clip on that too about this. A lot of people trying to make it seem like it's not normal. Okay, it might not be normal to us, but we're gonna talk about traditional sex, modern sex versus exotic and spicy sex, normal versus the unnormed traditional sex. Everybody's lifestyle is different. Okay, so Azrael don't need to be distracted, so you need to be sitting there, doing your work. Okay, so as far as them talking about not allowing them to walk around, but this man has been working with people like Mariah Carey, and y'all already know how bougie Mariah Carey is. Mariah Carey ain't getting down like that, so you have to respect this man when he's working with these high profile artists, because Mariah Carey ain't going for it. So what it look like, a bunch of people walking in and out disturbing this man while he's working in the studio with these people, because they have to focus. And that's real talk, because with being in the studio, when we were in the studio and stuff, we didn't allow people just walking all over the place, like people that wasn't just doing anything. Just keep your ass out there somewhere, because we working here and we don't need distractions. And so, as y'all already know, Robert writes his music in his head, so he ain't thinking about you no way. So just keep your ass where you at. And if you a fool to want to sit there and wait. So we trying to put Robert at fault with everything that these people doing, but at the same time, damn, these people got sense. They weren't complaining about that 5,000. So everybody see they mad now because shit. They ain't getting it like that. Okay, people, Mariah Carey. Yeah. So you don't interrupt when he having a studio session with people. Okay, I got the date. I see. I knew I was gonna run into it. So Robert was arrested July the 11th, 2019. Okay, the Homeland Security didn't go into the storage unit until January the 9th, 2020. We know Azriel was out and about. She was out and about, and that's why I showed you guys that, played that video, because I want y'all to hear everything she said to Homeland Security. And she had that Grinch smile on her face, like, yes. So y'all don't have anything but what she was talking about with these videos, and y'all said this man is got all these videos, and y'all made it seem like this man was screwing little kids, children, babies. That's what y'all put out there, prosecutors. And then your ass is pushing this cart like y'all had a whole cart of some paper. They're just like me with this right here. I can get this paper right here and put it in there. So you mean to tell me that I can get a tablet and y'all take this damn information from a damn tablet and I write this? And I put it in a damn safe deposit box. So I'm writing this letter. I can't see y'all. Wait a minute. Oh, my eyeballs. So okay, this sample. Let me write on the back. So I'm gonna sign. I got it. Sign. Thank you. So I'm writing this letter. Let me go put this damn thing before I call Homeland Security. Let me put this damn thing. I'm writing my letter. I got my signature, y'all, on there. I'm putting my signature on there, so I got my signature. Let me go put it. Slide into the safe deposit box. We have it right there ready for Homeland Security when they come and pick it up. What the damn date is? Because I done lost the damn date, guys. So I'm gonna do Homeland Security. What date that was again? I done lost the date, y'all. Was it July the 20th? Yes, July the 20th. 2020. You done arrest this man. So I done stuck it in the damn thing. There you go. So now we got the damn prosecutors. I want to put this in the evidence. It was written, it was signed, it was actually signed on the night 19/20/21, but basically it was actually really signed, Judge, and it was signed, really signed back in 2018, because she stole something from him. He made her write this letter. So we won't put this into evidence. 697 XYZ. So we're gonna put this into evidence that he made her write this letter, and she really did steal $5,000 from him. And we found that in his box where he should have had his Rolex and his money, but he had some letters put up in there. So that's what we found today at the Homeland Security. So they went in there, they broke in there, and then got everything and stuff like this. So we got this letter out here, and so we want to put this into evidence too, ma'am. Okay, so we got another evidence. We want to put this in the evidence right here. This is Azriel's phone that he had took from her, and we put it in the evidence. So we got this phone, her iPhone, we found in the storage unit, and this is what it said. You know, he put all these text messages off in here, and he was in jail when he put this stuff in there. But we still gonna use this, and you know, I know it's gonna be okay for you to take it, Judge Ann, because even though it's fabricated, it's a damn lie. We already know you on our team, so you're gonna accept anything that we get. Okay, matter of fact, okay, we got evidence right here. Now this is the pen that we got out of the storage unit, and so we got the pen out of the storage unit. This is the one that, you know, Jane Doe number 99 said he's stuck in the eye with, and she can't see no more and stuff. So we got the doctor coming in. We got some expert witness gonna be telling us about the pen being stuck in the eye. So this is the very pen that he had that we found in this Homeland Security. You know, she had one eye, and so we showed her this, Judge Ann. So she looked at it like this, and she said, yeah, this is the pen that he stuck with in the eye, and we found it in the storage unit. So this is gonna be evidence 11,968Z495. Okay, so we're gonna put that in the evidence and stuff like that. So we're gonna put this over here into the evidence, and we got this right here. Okay, so now Your Honor, we found this can, and it got some pee in it. And so this is the can that Azriel Clara said she had the pee in when she was on the Sprinter, and he had her locked up in there, she couldn't get out. And Faith Rogers even said she peed in this can too. So this gonna be evidence XYZ 49 27 8 9 10 11 12. So we're gonna put this into evidence too, and I already know, Judge Ann, you're gonna accept this right here, this can with this piss in it. And so we're gonna put that over there too. Let me find this other evidence right here. Okay, we got this shoe, Your Honor. We found this shoe, and this is very size 12 shoe, where it's a size 10, but this is very size shoe right here that, you know, that we got out of the storage that Azriel Clary, Jane Doe number 5, you know, had said he beat her the hell out of with the shoe. And so we got it, we found it, and we found her skin print and everything on it and stuff too. So we got the skin print and everything, and it was also in the security thing too. So we already knew that it was for that there. So we're gonna get this right here, and so we're gonna put this in the evidence. It's gonna be 12,965 YXC 9924. Okay, so we're gonna put that in there, Judge, and we already know you got us. We already know, so we're gonna put this over there. Oh Lord, we done found another note. Okay, this is a note from Faith Rogers. Okay, and she wrote this note, you know, about 3 days before we coerced her. So we sat down and we told her that she needs to save this letter, you know, write a letter, because we're gonna put it in the evidence, because we already know Judge ain't gonna accept everything, honey. She ain't gonna check nothing. Okay, you ain't even gotta sign your name right. Okay, because y'all write all these letters, and the man, you know, we already know he's dyslexic and stuff, and he don't know how to read, because it don't make sense to me why y'all gonna be writing these letters to him anyway. Why would he have y'all writing letters anyway? Is he just gonna sit here to be reading these letters and stuff? You mean to tell me his attorney was crazy enough to tell him to tell y'all to write these letters and they're supposed to do something good? Okay, well, Judge, and this is Faith Rogers. She said, I am so sorry, Robert Sylvester Kelly, Daddy, sir. I know you took me to Hollywood and spent all this money on me, and I went to the Sprinter and I stole $50 million from you. And so please forgive me, Daddy. Take me back. I never, ever will ever do it again. So this is going to be evidence 99 million zillion 68 45B12. Okay, I know you judge and you gonna let us put in the evidence because you accepted all the bullshit that we throwing out here. Okay, let's just hope the 12 jurors be done like you. Okay, so we're gonna put this over here in the evidence too. And there you go, Judge. And matter of fact, we got some more evidence. It's got a little wet on it, and we found this in the storage. It's a little wet. And so this is the one that Azrael said that Dominique used because she had to pee in the corner, and then she wiped it with this and still got a little wet on it. So we did a little DNA test on it. So it got a little, of Mr. Kelly's semen on it. So we're gonna put this over here, and this gonna be evidence XYZ 51299. Okay, this right here we got out the storage too. So we're gonna put that over there too, Judge Ann, because we know you gonna accept the bullshit that we throw it to you. And we hope these 12 damn dumbass jurors accept this dumb ass shit like we did and you did. Okay, so let's go, because we looking like some asses right now. So we just got to throw everything out there, honey. We don't care. We can take some ghosts. We'll let some ghosts testify. Y'all, who else can we get, honey? Because I don't know who else to get, because this man here is kicking our ass, and Judge Ann got to help us. So we're going to talk to her on the low. You got to help us, because we ain't you seasoned. We need you to help us. So we need you to overrule, sidebar, do whatever you need to do to try to help us win this damn case. Don't you let that bastard candidate speak for shit, okay? Because we looking like some dumb asses because we don't know what to do. We done made the whole world think that we had all this nakedness going on and bondage, rape, beat down, fighting, and all that, okay? Matter of fact, y'all, we got the camera right here too. The judge, she gonna accept it anyway, even though it's just some voices and stuff, and they don't hear anything. But yeah, it's Robert cussing out somebody because somebody stole some money from him and stole all this stuff. So we gonna go ahead and get that camera that they had up in there in the corner, even though they over here on these steps right here, and we gonna say that it's Joy, we gonna say it's somebody, and we gonna say it's Mr. Kelly, and we know she gonna accept it. So we gonna go ahead and do all that kind of stuff, and that's how it's just going down. Yes, baby, because honey, we just gonna accept everybody. We need in and everybody. We can't take no more because he's killing us. Okay, let me go. Calm down. Okay, get back into the zone. I got all kinds of stuff, shoes, everything over here. Well, that's what they doing. That's what they doing, honey. That's what the prosecutor's doing over here. Okay, damn letters. His attorney said write a damn letter. Anything you gonna tell them, get their ass up out of there. Okay. Whew, Lord have mercy. And then, this is so disturbing, you guys. I know the jurors is not gonna like this because he's having sex with 2 or 3 other people. Okay, some people have nite twice, baby. Just because y'all traditional modern, it ain't no sin. Well, I ain't gonna say no sin. It ain't no crime. Okay. If he had nite twice, I heard something wrong with him, if they listen to it, I'm trying to figure out where the RICO. Now show me some RICO. So what they telling, so if y'all pay attention to what the prosecutors is coercing these people to do, these his ex-employees, they like, you go and tell him that you were traumatized and he made you do this and that. So my thing is, and as I was talking to my legal team, I'm like, okay, we had the twin, and what's the name? Alistis Renee Mayweather. So if she was so concerned about Dominique, where she had to buy a phone for her because she was so concerned for her, but you didn't go to the police, you bypassed the police, and you didn't talk to no police, and y'all seeing all this here, y'all seeing a crime going on, these people being beat up, bound down, starved, but you didn't call the police. That's the question. So y'all bypass police. Cheryl Mack bypassed the police, right? She had her artist to sue Robert. What a coincidence. What a damn coincidence. You had your artist to sue Robert. So like I said again, the rumors in Chicago, how easy it is to sue Robert Sylvester Kelly. So then Cheryl Mack go in and try to sue Robert, and they probably looking at her like, okay, under what grounds though? What do you have on this man to sue him? Okay. So we already know Susan Logan done passed the torch, and she knows she did some shady crime stuff, and so that's the reason why she is hiding from them, baby. She's like, y'all, the hell with y'all. I will take a chance and go to jail before y'all put me on this stand, cause I got an old ass mama, and I'm gonna stay here with her ass, even though I'm old too. I'm gonna stay there. Okay. So we talked about the storage. Okay, I think I have another video, another clip. I just want y'all to hear from these people's mouths. I'm just trying to work this really, really fast. I just want y'all to know I'm still here. I ain't went nowhere. I ain't go nowhere. I want y'all to listen to Adams, and we're gonna talk about this as well. And the reason why I'm playing this, let me pause it real quick. The reason why I'm playing this video, the two videos, for one, the surviving R. Kelly. And when people was talking about the brothers, y'all didn't have to do it. All y'all do is do what he said. I see some laughter. I'm gonna try to check y'all. I'm gonna try. I need to save my eyeballs. I got work to do. So we working, honey. We working. So we doing some strategies. So I'm breaking down a little bit of what we working on, to break down this case on these testifiers, okay? These testifiers and these prosecutors and things. And so we had Mr. Canick to break down with the forensics, to break down with Homeland Security. Homeland Security didn't even know certain things. So, okay, you don't know this, you don't know that, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. So this right here show y'all how shady they are. And that's why I kept trying to show you guys what these people are doing. They're accepting anything. They're allowing Angelo, they're allowing McGee, Larry McGee, Tasha K, and anybody to do anything to try to get a case. And see, they're okay with Tasha K doing what she's doing, because at the same time, she letting them know, well, I sent the information over to her because I need to get her out of there. I was trying to get her out of there and turn her, flip her. You see? So they probably like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give you immunity too. You cool, you all right, thank you. Because they're supposed to be our star witness right there. They're supposed to be our star witness. Okay. Welcome to the chat, everyone. Forgive me, I don't have my glasses, you guys. I think I have another week before they come in. I forgot they had a 24-hour service to get glasses, but I just went to the nearest one. Bought a whole new phone with the money y'all stole from Chaos. Y'all dirty. But tell me, does that make sense? We had I this poor child name, I'm just probably chopping and screwing her name up. It is the Mayweather. I call her Renee, the twin. So you mean to tell me, is it Suzette? Not Suzette, Elizette. I think that's how you pronounce it. Elizette. So Elizette, you mean to tell me you bought Dominique a phone because you were concerned about Dominique? A whole damn prepaid phone so you could text her and be damn nosy. You was more worried about what they were doing, who, what, when, where, and why, than her concern. Like, you weren't concerned about her. Because at the same time, pay attention, you guys, because we talked about this. My team and I. How many people worked for him, and how many had these claims that these women were bound down, beat up, starved, mistreated, and y'all didn't try to save them? How many? Okay, let me pull this up. So I want to show you guys this, and the reason why I'm playing this, they're trying to feed on emotions, you guys. And this is some of the tactics that they're trying to do. And they're trying to use his sex life to make the norm stomach turn. Because the normal, traditional person is like gut raging to them, okay? It's unnormal to them because they don't look up things like this. They don't realize that this is normal. And I'm gonna show y'all video on that as well. I'm gonna try to break this down as quick as I can with my blind ass eyes. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. Robert deserves his privacy for one. Yes, you're gonna knock on damn doors. Yes, I will cuss your ass out if you steal $10 from me. Hell, I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna cuss you out if you steal some damn perfume from me. Shit. So it is what it is. I tried not to curse, Lord. I tried not to curse, but God forgive me. Okay, let me put this over here. So yes, that's gonna be their name. And Judge Ann's new name is Judge Sidebar. Okay. And so if y'all notice Judge Ann, and people can try to you can try to twist that stuff around all damn day long. You could twist that stuff around all day long. Judge Ann is wrong every time when Kenneth and people can say, oh well, she said this and that. No, don't do sugarcoat shit for Judge Sidebar, because every time that man get into a every time when can it get into that damn mode? She sidebar. That's just like a referee, right? You got your play, right? And we going for the drive, and you're about to make that basket. So you go in and you whoop, 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 and you get ready to go to that basket, and you ain't touch nobody, and the referee call a damn foul on you, taking you from your mojo, and you made the basket, but the basket don't count because the referee don't call a damn foul on your ass, and you ain't touched nobody. That's what Judge Sidebar is doing. You can't tell me that. And then she was just like with Mayweather. I mean, with this damn what's this? I gotta have these people damn name in front of me because there's so many of these damn. Lord, calm down. So you say you're gonna be good. Like that damn Cheryl Mack. Don't get up there with them tears. The reason why you crying because you stole from that man. You up there lying, and them people up there crying because they're lying on this man, and they looking at this man in his face and knowing how good he was to them, and they sitting there and they crying because they know they doing something wrong. They test the lie. You test the liars. You're a test the liars. Judge Sidebar. That's her name. That's gonna be. I'm gonna get me a shirt made, and I'm gonna have Judge Sidebar, and I'm gonna have her picture on it because I'm getting it made right now. And then they got, and I'm gonna tell y'all another tactic. So y'all better pay attention to what these people are doing. They are doing some sneak stuff. The prosecutors and all, they're trying to make it like a person scared to come and testify, so they so upset and things like that. No, you just knew damn well they were gonna get caught up in their damn lies, them test the lies, and so y'all have to flip the script. Because I'm pretty sure she told y'all, I can't get up there and lie. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't get up there and lie. And I don't want to go up there because I don't want to get up there because they know they got to look in Robert Sylvester Kelly's face. And so Cannon caught them in so many lies. And you constantly hearing them, okay, so, but, okay, did you do this and did you do that though? This the prosecutor. I'm like, what the hell this got to do with a man act? What the hell? Somebody sitting in a damn private section at a damn concert, and I'm gonna school you on that damn DA. As a promoter, we have a contract. And we talk to the artists, and we ask them about their concerns. We ask them about their needs and wants and things like that. Okay, so they might tell us, and we ask them how many people gonna be with them, how many seats that you might need, depending on the venue. If we can't have, we rather have them on the side. Yeah, that's what I'm getting a shirt made. Can it when you see can it, you gonna panic. Because you done had two people call themselves going in cardiac arrest. They have breathing problems and stuff. Got to do CPR all on the witness stand. Judge bar, sidebar. She know what she doing. Because when you get into something, you like, just like when, like, I always use basketball because I used to play basketball. So you use this basketball, then you have a referee, you all in the mode and stuff, and they constantly calling foul on your stuff, and it take you out of your mojo when you really making them baskets and you doing the thing, And so let's see here. She is a mess. So I want to show this because this is Kimberly, and this is one of Robert's former attorneys for the 2008 trial, and he talked about the trial a little bit, and I want y'all to see a little bit of that. And so we have them using this bribery, and you're a damn lie, because Beliker was the prosecutor for 2008. Beliker could have go in and she could have subpoenaed these people, the land fair. She didn't subpoena these people. Why? Because she thought she was going to win it without them. I was a lady. Okay, let me read something. Come, welcome to the thing. I'm going to try to read this, y'all. I don't have my glasses. Y'all see my eyes turning red and red. I'm trying to preserve them, you guys. Every time Canic, aka mechanic, in the middle of somebody muffler. Ties. Here come. Her name is not that anymore. It's called. We're gonna call her Judge Sidebar. I was in the chat on YouTube. She's doing a case on R. Kelly. I wrote in the chat for R. Kelly. Next thing. Yeah, people need to stop that. They're not giving him a chance. So he could have been. These people could have been subpoenaed. They're just trying to use it, to try to bring this case up and bring other things up. And if y'all pay attention to everything, this stuff, they put all that stuff out there into the world, to the media, to persuade their potential jurors. Okay, they knew what they were doing, because the stuff that they put up there, that's kindergarten stuff. Okay.
You mentioned today the public, as well as the jury, has a strong opinion regarding the R. Kelly alleged sex tape, which the prosecution thought it was a slam dunk. Some people thought it was a turning point because of the alleged visual evidence. However, it was opposite of that. Why do you think it was opposite? What was the turning point that made it? You mentioned the graphic nature of moles, the blips on the videotape just a few minutes ago. What was that turning point?
Well, I'll tell you right now, a couple of things. One, there were problems with the tape. But most importantly, here it is, they never brought in the alleged victim in the case. And she went to, I can say this now, she went to the grand jury and testified, that's not me on the tape. And then her mother went to testify. That's not her on the tape. That's not her. Then her father went to testify. That's not her on the tape. And the government never brought her in to say otherwise, or at least show the jury the girl on the tape versus the girl in person. Never did that. Now, how do you guys think about this now? Not just entertainment-wise, but in a court of law, our judicial system is based upon the premise that because the government has all of its resources and power behind it, They have to prove one of their citizens guilty beyond a reasonable doubt before you can take their freedoms away. How can you possibly have a young girl that you're saying is the victim of something as heinous as this and never bring her in for the jury to see? That's reprehensible. If you're truly trying to take freedom away from somebody, you're really going to have them, and especially someone like R. Kelly, who's a known figure in the entertainment community who has millions of dollars at stake. Think about that. He could have lost millions upon millions of dollars in endorsement, and the government has a responsibility to prove its case. If they don't call a young girl in, I'm not here to denigrate real violence. I'm tired of real violence. I'm not here to denigrate sexual assault. I'm tired of seeing people sexually assaulted. These women out here need a voice for them. There's no question about it. But that's not what we were there for. We were there to determine whether or not the government could prove if Robert was the individual who did this to a particular young girl. Now that's what happened in the case. And the jurors came out and said afterwards. See, what happened here is they brought in 18 or 19, right out here in the park, witnesses that came in and said, I know her, and she was beautiful, and she was a lovely young girl, and for someone to do these things to her is terrible. And I started cross-examining each and every one of them, not hard, but very, very, very softly. Tell me what you knew about her. And they went through and told her this is a lovely girl, wonderful girl, great girl. And then you see the tape, and that's a girl doing, if you watch it, that's a young girl doing some very adult, nasty thing. That couldn't be the same. And then for the government not to come in and bring her in here and at least show them through. At the end of the case, when I stood up in my closing argument, I stood right in the well of the jury room, of the audience, and I asked the jury, they're asking you to convict him of doing this to this individual. Now look in this audience. Is she here? Is she here? And if you don't know, because they didn't bother bringing her in, how can you convict that man of something as heinous as this? And the jury understood that. There's a responsibility to the government, and that's one of the problems with our people. And I see it day in and day out. They don't take that seriously. That government has a responsibility to us. They work for us, man. We don't live for them. Government's supposed to be there to protect us. When you talk about a congressional seat, that's our seat. That ain't Ted Cruz's seat. When you talk about a state's attorney, that ain't a state's attorney's seat. That's our seat. And when you talk about prosecuting a man for crimes that ain't charged with, man, those prosecutors are our prosecutors. And they better darn well make sure they continue with case beyond reasonable doubt, because it's our citizenship they're talking about.
And give us our damn money back on this bullshit case y'all got going on.
And the dirtiness, that's what people want to talk about. But when you really start understanding the fundamental nature of what we are talking about when it comes to our legal system, this is too important to be cavalier. This is too important to take in a facetious manner. And that, so people always ask me about why I start preaching, and they say, man, I don't hear all that. So if you don't want to hear all that, I understand that. But that's the fundamental truth of who and what we have to understand where we are and we should be about.
When it's a friend of mine,
Damn right.
you said, Greg, that I had a relationship.
Okay, we're gonna this is Kimberly, and if you don't know who Kimberly is a friend, a long time friend, 30 years of friendship with Robert Sylvester Kelly. Okay, Robert was nice enough to tell her, you can use my name to write your book, and she got some great books. One of them is I Believe I Can Fly, and then she did another book talking about the lifestyle of artists and things like that. And so I want you guys to listen to Adams. He was in the case with Robert, and he was just like Nick. I mean, I always call him Nick. Canick. I'm sorry, Canick. Mr. Canick. And he always speak on things like that. He went out and he started speaking and talking mess, and he was talking about the prosecutors. He was talking about the government. He was like, you guys are taking taxpayers' money. We spent all this money here on some bull crap, and I'm gonna find that and I'm gonna play it one day. And he was speaking on what these people are doing now, what the prosecutors in New York are doing. And he was like, it is a shame that you will spend taxpayers' money when we have kids out there that's missing, when we have kids out here being shot up in Chicago, when we have kids that need an education. And you mean to tell me we're going to spend $3.1 million on this bull-ass case? And he was mad. And I'm like, this is crazy. What are we doing here? Y'all want to bring him down so bad that y'all will accept fabricated letters, somebody's bedroom life, and twist this man world all around because y'all mad about y'all tried him for a 2008 case? Come on. Okay. But this is Kimberly, and Kimberly was talking about the surviving R. Kelly. She said no to it.
I have a relationship with Robert. He's one of my best friends for almost 30 years. And so I don't understand friendship like most people evidently understand friendship, where I'm somebody's friend and I enjoy all of their uptime, and then their downtime I dismiss them. That's not how I understand friendship. That's not how I understand family. So for me, I can't really, I have a different perspective. Surely. I have a different perspective. So everybody's like, throw them in the trash and get away from them. Throw them in the trash, get away from them. He should kill himself, all this. I don't feel that way. It was all kind of predictable, right? So Rob, for me, I've never experienced Rob in a violent way. So me watching that, I promise I was amazed. Like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Like, I'm watching it like, what is this? What are they talking about? I don't know Rob in the violent. I know Rob to be controlling of his environment. That's who he is. That's what he is. He's not the only one. Every famous person I know who runs a whole industry, they're like that. They're very controlling. Like, I didn't know him to be controlling to the extent that I heard about in those videos. So in essence, I was introduced to R. Kelly in that way. That's not Robert as I know him. I don't know him like that. I do know that, like I said, that he's controlling. I know over the years of all the things he did. I never imagined Robert to be a violent person, like beat somebody and stuff like that. And I know Robert from a friend's perspective. That's where I know him from. The other R. Kelly stuff, I don't speak to that because I don't know that. I only know what I see in the media about that. So my response to that documentary when I saw it, first of all, let me say, I was contacted to be in a documentary. They contacted me when they were putting the documentary together. They asked me would I be in the thing. When I first got the call, I said, well, have you asked him? Is it about him? Because I didn't know it wasn't called Surviving R. Kelly. They just said it's a documentary about R. Kelly, his life. We want to cover the full realm of his life. And we heard your name several times from several people that you were his best friend or whatever. Then I said, oh, wow. Well, I'm supposed to talk to him later today. Have you asked him? And then they said, well, not yet. Then I'm saying, well, why you calling me first? Seems like you should ask him first. Instantly, I know what kind of thing it is if you haven't asked him and it's about him. And then they said, well, not yet. Do you plan to? Well, should, And then I said, well, I don't talk about Robert's private life publicly because that's his life. Let me ask him if he's okay with me talking about his life, and I'll let you know. That's what I said to the people. I didn't ask him. Later, the people, I avoided them, didn't call me back. They didn't call me. The one girl was young who had called me, younger. Then they had another, she was Mama Kim, Mama this, and I'm like, okay, they read stuff about it, so they tried to finagle me in. Then they had somebody call me back who addressed me as Dr. Delaney, blah, blah, blah. She made, what would you like to participate? What we want to do is full coverage, complete understanding of who he is. I said, I'm not interested in being in anything that's not productive, not looking for a solution to something, or they're smashing. She said, oh no, we're going to cover the full of his life. So they came to Chicago. So I said, yes, I would do it because she said it's going to cover the full. They came to Chicago. I was scheduled to meet them. That day, they sent me a text about lunch or something like that. But one of what made me, first of all, I asked a bunch of people that I respect, and they all said that I should not do it because whatever I say will be twisted, and it's not going to serve a greater purpose. This was these very important people I asked who said that whatever I say, that's what the media does. It's going to be twisted, and it won't have the effect that I desire. It won't help anybody. That's what everybody said except for one person. Then the lady called me and she said, yeah, can we get copies of your book? She said, this, you should, really engage because this will increase the sales of your books. And that settled well with me. So on the day, that was the day before, on the day of, I was scheduled to go, and I felt some kind of way about it. So I sent him a text message and said that I wasn't going to participate. And so I watched it. It was more of for me, it was more of a socio-political documentary, and more than it was just straight factual. Because when I looked at the music and the graphics, it was a straight up horror film. It was a horror film, and it was a well done horror film. Like if I'm trying to scare the shit out of somebody, that's what it was. It spooked me. The last episode when I cried for hours. I'm like, what was that? I text the lady that I know that I'm in contact with, who started the Mute R. Kelly thing. She and I talk occasionally. We plan to have a conversation one day and talk about some things on camera to see, because I said, what you trying to do? What's productive out of this? We plan to have a conversation. So I text her about something in the morning. I said, well, I don't know what that was that I just watched. Because that's not who I know. So this is all new for me. It was very emotional. And like I said, it was a spook thing. It's like, man, wow, the flaming things and the dun 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 music, all of this. And so it was very believable for me. And that night, it was a hard thing for me. And what I got out of it for that night was that I'm gonna talk to Robert to convince Robert to make these people go home. This is not my first time. Before somebody said something, I said, man, send these people home. I don't care if they want to stay here. What I know for a fact is he don't hold. This is what makes it so hard. This is a touchy subject because women, I'm a woman. My daughter's 21. This is what I fight for. But it's a touchy subject because I would like just lay the truth out and let the truth deal. Then people don't have to grapple so much with inconsistencies, right? So if you're watching all these other things, what happens is you get to see that it's too much, like it's too extra. So when I'm watching the news and the news says like he's, and he had a cult and he holding people captive, I'm like, we ain't holding nobody captive. I just seen them people. I was just down at the studio. Everybody, it's a party. Everybody's laughing and joking and funning. Everybody. This is captive. This is captivity. I left out the door. The doors was open. So when they first came out with that he's holding people prison, what? That's not true. Then it makes the whole thing seem kind of weird. Like so you can't really get to the truth. When I watched the documentary, it gave me different facts that I didn't know. The media the first facts I was given from the media, I knew those to be not true. He's not holding people captive. It's not what he does. That's not there. I've been there when other people are there and he's not even there. And the door is open. So we could all leave. That's like I left and came in and left out. If everybody can leave. So this is not a real thing. But so I have a problem with it being painted like the big boogeyman, the big monster boogeyman. This is what I know of Robert. That's problematic is the same thing that's problematic in pop culture. And it's not in this whole industry. It's not my way of life. I don't do threesomes. I don't do groupsomes. I don't do groupie. I don't do that. It's not my way. But there are a whole host of people who do. And it's legal. It's legal. We people can disagree with, but that's legal. That's what people do. That's what they do. You know, I've been knowing Robert for almost 30 years. My son is 29. I met Robert when my son was 1, a toddler. I've been in space with Rob with people holding the car door, chasing the cars. You know, I've been in space with Rob. We had a party and somebody come over and take their dress off, butt naked, and pour a drink down their back and make their butt clap in front of our table. Just come over there. I've been in space. Rob lives in a different culture than me. He lives in a different world. It's very weird. It's a weird world, but it's a real world, right? And it cracks me up how what we do is apply our standards to his world. It cracks me up. People looking at marriage, and Dria's on there, and she's talking about, you know, I was there when Rob met Dria. So Dria's on there, and she's talking, and she's saying, you know, my marriage, I'm thinking that's not a proper image that people are applying to that marriage. That was not a traditional marriage. That wasn't that. So when people think of their marriage, and my husband better be here by 8, and he didn't, that's not the kind of marriage she had. That's not. I mean, I'm not going to talk about that man's business, but anybody who knows Robert and knows her and knows Rachel knows that's not the marriage she had. That's not. He didn't have a traditional kind of marriage like that. Robert. You know, he's married to music. He was married to Dria too, but Robert lives in the studio. He's in the studio all the time. Robert, I don't know if that's my personal thing, but that shouldn't be equated to anything I know about Rob, because I don't know any of that about Rob. I've never seen Rob be. I was just around Rob the other day, right? Well, my sister and I just brought the New Year in with Rob. We was with Rob down there at the party. Everybody's laughing, fun, and having fun, laughing, cracking up. So, I mean, and just having fun. I don't know that part of Robert. I don't know.
Let me ask you, and I know Minister Mike, you had something you was going. You want to go ahead, because it was just something.
Again, let me tell you though, I'm not saying this. I'm not saying nothing about truth. That's not the way I know.
No, I hear you. I hear you loud, and I hear you clear, and I hear you not struggling, but trying to make sense out of this in pain.
Yeah.
In pain, because I hear it, and it's not orchestrated.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a slicing conversation where we had you on television,
right,
and we were interviewing you. We would hear this whole conversation, because it would only be enough to whet the interest of, look,
not to live it again, you'll be okay with. I don't have no secrets. I've never been victimized. And for the record, Rob did nothing bad to me, never victimized me. In fact, he built me up. He helped me to be better. That's what I understand. That's how I know him. So as I'm watching the women, they were saying that, but then there's another part they got to later that I didn't meet. That's all I'm saying. There's another part that I don't know.
Okay. I wanted to show this. That's for the people that just came in. That is Kimberly. He's been knowing her for 30 years. They are friends. And Kimberly, if you just notice this, and just like Robert said, a lot of people didn't understand what he was saying to Gayle King. He said, "Did nobody say anything good about me?" And basically, what the hell is that video guy talking about? Yeah, it's a long interview, so I forgot the name of it, but I'll put the thing if y'all want to watch the whole interview. But just like other people told him, send them home. Just send them home. The rumors are, so send them home. So like I was telling people, if Robert felt like he did something wrong, you have allegations floating around. You know that the feds are watching you. So you tell me, why would he be trying to kidnap, beat the hell out of, and do these women wrong when he know that people are watching him? He knew this. They knew it. His people knew it. That's why a lot of them was jumping ship. They knew the survivor. Well, they lied about the thing, and that's why I was saying to one lady when she was talking about the Carrie, and I said he could have did the same thing as Kimberly, but they were basically looking at money because they gave him a few dollars, and sometimes people desperate, and it's like the hell with it, it's money. And so when you go and speak and stuff, you have to be careful with the words that you say, because Miss what's her name, Diane Copeland, when she did the interview with the guy, she just said, but when he get mad, if you look at the articles now, that's the only thing they heard. They didn't hear that he was a good person. They didn't hear he took good care of them. They didn't hear her say, I never seen him do anything to these women. They wasn't locked up. They didn't put that in the article. Only thing they put, they said when he gets angry. So it's certain things that you have to be careful about. And so when I listen to everybody speak on the case and they read the transcripts, I like to hear the transcripts, or hopefully that they put every word down. Don't you know the word if is a very important word in a case? A lot of people don't understand that the smallest word can mess you up, and how you say things can mess you up. So you have to be careful, like with just a simple word if, because it's a guy that's in prison for life. The word if, he had put that word might be small to you, but in court it's a big word. So it's certain things you have to be careful about what you say. So Diana, she went on there and she was like, oh, I gotta fix this, so I'm gonna have to go out and tell these people, let them know, because they're making it look like I'm turning against him, and I care about him and I love him. So I'm gonna have to go out here to mainstream media. I'm like, she gonna have to be careful. She go out there on mainstream media, she need to be careful, because they was spin her words all the way around. So just don't say words that shouldn't be used, that they would just use that very little word that you said and make him a monster. All the good stuff they didn't even worry about. That one word, but if he get mad, I'm like, damn it, it's life. You get mad, we all get mad. Hell, you can cuss out people in traffic. These people talking, you got traffic, people driving crazy, you trying to get home, you probably cuss the people out. And he got his ass. Yeah, they're gonna sue him anyway. These people is all about money. Okay, my phone died, y'all. I ain't gonna even be able to play it. So you got Azriel father with his mess. Okay, we had 2 hours. Okay, so I had other clips. I'm not gonna play them. Finish this real quick, and we're gonna leave out. So I took some notes on the employees, ex-employees, saying that they were intimidated. So if there was intimidation, I'm gonna say intimidation. So if the employees was intimidated, first, frightened, terrified, threatened, horrified, startled, upset, bullied, ridiculed, on and on, why go back? Because each and every last one of them went back, right? So why go back? If that work environment was toxic and dangerous, why go back? Because everybody went back to steal. Everybody went back to steal, and everybody know that they didn't have it good like that. They couldn't find no job like that with Robert. And so at the same time, if you witness, you have how many employees to get up there? And these are ex-employees. You didn't have people that was right now workers with him to get up there and say these things, but you have people that was fired, pissed off, mad, and you had 2 employees, matter of fact 3, was irritated with Azriel. I told y'all, Azriel went in there bossing shit, running her mouth just like she is now. You see how she talked to her parents. If she talked to her parents like that, you don't think she gonna talk to other people like that? So they were frustrated with her. So and so you have Matt. She was mad because she got caught with her hands in the cookie jar. So you mad at Robert because you got exposed. So you pissed off. So allegedly you got your, artist suing Robert. One of them was dating Robert, I believe. Beautiful young lady, and she sued him. See, they not letting us see these people face and their names because I'm telling y'all, they got on some bullshit. So y'all have to remember, almost every employee, ex-employee, had sued Robert. Does that make sense? Almost every woman he dated sued Robert. That's because it's easy. It's easy and my thing with Robert, and I wish he would have done like Kevin Hart, T.I. When them allegations, and by the way, congratulations, T.I. and Tiny. Them charges ain't nothing. Okay, they dropped this mess and them people going with their life. That's because T.I. debunked the lies. When you see a little flame, what you gonna do? You gonna put that little flame out before it become a wildfire. And Robert could have got ahead of this because he knew the rumors. He should have got ahead of this. He should have came out. He should have came out with his girlfriends, whatever you want to call them, homie, lover, friends, and be like, hey, okay, I'm a single man. Each and every last one of these legal women knew that I'm not gonna, settle down. They agreed to the term. I told them I had more than one woman, and they're okay with it. They are good. They're being taken care of. Here they are, right here. He could have had a whole press conference with his girlfriend. So if y'all kidnap and y'all in front of all these people, and I know y'all not afraid of me. If y'all kidnap and I got y'all scared to go, we got the police right here. I would have the police, Kim Fox, everybody, lawyers and everything. There y'all go. There you go, police. If y'all kidnap, y'all go with the police that they right here. And he could have debunked all this before all these people started trying to get together and work together to try to extort him and blackmail him and things. Sometimes you can't be quiet on things, and that's what Robert tried to do. That damn T.I. came. He said, what I'm not gonna let you do is come and get in my bedroom, because what my wife and I do in our bedroom is our damn business. And that's real talk. So you got Cheryl Mack. She lied. And I'm going to tell y'all about this word that she said. This is the word that we use, right? And she said, Robert said, people will come up missing. We say that people will come up missing, like if a person in our entourage, just say for instance, somebody in the entourage, they doing some bullshit, they ain't doing right, and they're not holding it down, or you doing some backdoor shit like Cheryl Mack and everybody like that, we'll tell you, oh, you'll be missing, you won't come up missing. That means your ass won't be in our crew. Like when we go somewhere, they be like, what Psycho at? What Psycho see it at? Where he at? He missing. He ain't up in here. He missing. That means he's missing out of the crew. He missing from the crew. That's what he was saying. So stop twisting his words. Y'all don't know them words, them slangs. That's why I said these people, they need seasoned attorneys. And that's what that is. When you say missing, that means you out of the crew. You missing from the crew, baby. You ain't in this crew no more because you done did some BS thing. Thank you. And you in the music business. Matter of fact, y'all go check out his new song. He got videos that he just I love it. Thumbs up to you, Mr. J. So that word means you missing out of the group. You ain't in the entourage no more. Your ass will be missing. Because if you keep on doing the bullshit you're doing, you're gonna be missing. So why would Robert run around here, well known, got a great career going for himself, will try to harm somebody or kill somebody, and you got people in your house constantly, all over the damn place? Why would you do that? Yeah, they're gonna clear it up. Because that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So they can get out of that. So Cheryl Mack had an anxiety attack. She played like she had one, and I just feel like the prosecutors had something to do with that too, because what they want to put in the what they want to put in the juror's mind is that he got these people so scared, and they looking all the way back where they just having anxiety attacks and they're afraid, to to look at him or to face him. So if you pay attention to this mess, see that when they felt like everything was going good, would have went good with Faith Rogers and Azriel and all these other people, Holly and all these people, you notice that they would come in and try to throw more stuff out there. Why y'all ain't have all this evidence presented before? And that's why I said these RICO cases is something else, y'all. Them federal RICO cases, they can come in and just start throwing stuff at the last minute. And they saying that this is their last witness, and Canning them gonna cross, but they might pop up with somebody else. So it's the fifth time now. And so I don't like what Judge Ann did. I said that to TVD. It didn't mean nothing by that, or he might have said he had to be a different person. So still from. Yeah, that's all. All it means is it's like you'll be missing out of this group, baby. Come up missing. I mean, we got slangs and words around here, y'all. We talk that way. This music language and stuff like that. So they just try to be slick with stuff, just like Daddy. They made Daddy a damn sin. Welcome to the chat for the people that came. So let me see. I want to clean up. Let's see. Side eye. Let's see. Shady. Hearing, I think it was Hollywood Next. I was watching her read notes, listening to her notes, and when she said that the Judge Sidebar cut the witness short with the defense and said enough is enough. We're gonna move on because we won't move on with time. He was whooping her ass. And Judge Sidebar didn't like that. And so if y'all not paying attention to that's why it's important. I'm listening, and I just need every word, but I need transcripts so I can look at every word, because that's what we go by, words. If it's is, was, thought, I was thinking, might, all these words are important. So that's why, every word, and I know the women's are Dottie and I think it's Hollywood Next and Dottie. I'm between them two looking and listening. And I know they're writing as much as they can, but every word is important. His, her, maybe, thought, I don't know, wasn't there. It was told to me, just like I hate to try to keep pronouncing this woman's name. Lista Renee Mayweather. When she said somebody told her, y'all gossiping. So you and your sister gossip. You and Cheryl Mack gossip. And that's what I was telling y'all before when they put that motion in and had some text messages. I said, ain't nothing but a whole bunch of gossiping women. I'll try to find out that for you. I can't. I'm telling you, I don't have my glasses, and it's hard for me, you guys. So I'm trying to save my eyeball. Good night. Thank you for coming in. That affects evidence was being gathered all along. You guys will see. They were not Rob's girlfriend. I don't care how it looked. Data affects evidence. Well, I mean, if they was there and they was his friends, whatever it was, homie lover friends. That's why I called it. I said homie lover friends. Some of them was friends, some of them was lovers, and some of them was homies. You know. You're welcome. So anybody could find the information for him. Matter of fact, every day go to Western Union, type up Robert's name and his docket number. If you type that up, it'll pop right up just like that. And he'll get it just like that as well. So okay. I think we covered everything. I don't want to. Yeah, I did talk about the pitching. Everybody pitching deals, book deals, movie deals, pitching to be, all these different things. But they went straight to attorneys, went straight to, people to publish things for them, but they didn't go to the police. So it doesn't make any sense. You have all these people that's talking negative, and these are the people that was upset about something, didn't have their way, was upset because they were fired, upset because they wasn't part of the crew anymore, upset because they wasn't a homie lover friend anymore. They missed their good life, and I call it revenge. So a lot more I can talk about. You guys, I didn't want to stay on too long. Cheryl Mack, girl, we talked about that. I'm gonna play this one song since it's Monday, but I'm gonna still play it. Yeah. So we talked about the privacy. We talked about all the good stuff. That's his life. He deserved to protect his home. He deserved to have people to knock on his doors. If I'm working with someone, you don't have no business running in here. If I'm doing business with someone, I have big name people: Mariah Carey, the Isley Brothers, Michael Jackson, all these people up in the studio, and I don't need y'all ripping and running around. All the words, but I don't recall. Yeah, I mean, hopefully those 12 jurors see they remember this, but they don't remember that. And to me, I feel like Judge Ann, I just listen to the transcripts, listening to the supporters that's been into the courthouse taking notes. It seems like she will call lunch quick, or she'll take breaks, or she'll we'll finish this tomorrow, to get the prosecutors to talk to these witnesses and get them back on track, to see where the defense team is going with this, and to coerce their people. And I just feel like she is really, really working with the defense team. She is not. And Judge Sidebar, you was a prosecutor. Yes, you were. And yes, you worked with families and children, violence, abuse, and violence and stuff like that. Yes, you used to stuff like that. And yes, this is what this case is supposed to be about. But there was no babies on this stand, okay? Judge Sidebar, you are the judge, okay? That means the referee. Okay, so you have no business playing prosecutors, because that's what the prosecutors supposed to do. They supposed to have their questions on point. They supposed to know what to ask these people. They supposed to know all this stuff, and you don't supposed to be interfering in that judge sidebar, because that's not right. You are a judge now. You was appointed a judge, and that's what you're supposed to do, referee. And you're not refereeing right, okay? You're not being fair, okay? This has always been an unbalanced scale for Robert Sylvester Kelly, through the media, through all this, you know. And I'm pretty sure as he can't not know what's up, he still be talking. Yeah. So now we're gonna see if she's gonna allow them to do what she allowed the prosecutors do with their witnesses. So we're gonna wait and see. I'll be waiting, y'all. I'll be like, damn, is anybody gonna come out and talk about, damn, when y'all gonna come and talk about if I was a fly on the wall? If you in fear of your life, hiding your identity, yet interviewing on TV and writing books, that's what I'm saying to you. And see, basically, Judge Ann, I feel like she's doing that. You know, they probably like, no, we don't want them to mess up their career. But damn it, no. We know they out there already. And I don't know why Faith asked it Azriel Clary, you know. Because and then the other ones, you know, with these names that's coming out the woodworks and stuff, these people can just come out and just do this stuff, and it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Like I told y'all, the media is paid. So y'all stop relying on the media, because the media is paid to put bullshit in there. Okay, there's no real journalism anymore. We used to have great journalism, and we don't have that anymore. These journalists, they don't care. It's all about the money. Well, she's not. This woman is a prosecutor. We have a prosecutor sitting in the judge seat, okay? And to sit there and just tell this man how to tone his voice with these people. You don't tell this man how his strategy. You're telling this coach how to be a coach to his team, how to put his plays down, and you want to interfere in his plays. He got all his plays drawn up. You know how to drive into that basket, and you're gonna go and interfere with that? That ain't cool. I don't think it's right. We'll see. So, like I said, we'll see who if this is the end of the prosecutors' witnesses, honey. I don't know, baby. Cause I'm just sitting here like, damn, wait a minute now. Let me see if I can find this damn thing, because this is funny as hell to me. And I'm finna leave out this. This is exactly what these people went up in there and had them people taking them damn pictures and stuff, and they pushing them all this damn piece of papers and notebooks and stuff. I hope I can find it. Great song, Mr. J. Maz. I appreciate y'all. Always. I just wanted to come on here. I tried to do this real quick. I knew it wasn't gonna be quick, but I just tried to put some stuff together, so because I like y'all to see it in real life and hear from their voices. I hear damn it, where is it? So all these women that he had, and these are all the people that they had people to write notes for women, deceased people, and things like that. Oh, I gotta look that up. Okay. I can't find it, y'all. I should have had it together. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know, so you had to vacuum. We would like to submit the vacuum bag. I mean, yeah, they took everything. That was great. I usually live in the bushes on all platforms. Thank you. That's what I just try to do. I try to, but just try to break it down since they saying the prosecutors are finished. And I'm still not going to speak on a whole lot of stuff, even though they're finished, because we don't know what they gonna bring. Try to pull out their buttholes. I came in late, but subpoenaed the warehouse camera. Yeah, where is his money? So now what the defense needs to do is show these people that these people was not afraid of Robert. They stole the hell out of his money. And then so this woman, this prosecutor tried to be smart, trying to, throw in that Robert house was foreclosed. Okay, only thing you made is showed us that the hell he was being robbed from people that y'all said that was afraid of Robert. Side deals, just stealing his identity, getting stuff in his name, telling promoters, different things. So I'm when I come back, remind me to show y'all something that Lifetime did. Y'all remember me showing y'all on the news about this man pretended to be Robert on stage, and it wasn't Robert. So why did Lifetime have that concert up there? Why did they have that concert up there? Why? That's the question. I was trying to show y'all about this. It's called something. What do they call it? And I'll just do that later. It's late.
Polyamory.
Polyamory. Okay. Are y'all familiar with polyamory? I just want to get the name, pronounce it right. Are y'all familiar with polyamory? That's a lot of that going on in the world. And this is where somebody have multiple, relationships. I wanted to show y'all a video with this guy. He has I think 5 girlfriends, and one of them, she's a young black lady. Um, she's a young black lady, and I think 3 white women. I believe. So I was gonna do all that. So I guess we'll try to do it another time, you guys.
Sex is one of our primary biological urges. We engage in it for procreation and pleasure.
But recent technological advances are changing the way we have sex.
From test tube babies to gene editing, it is becoming possible to have children artificially.
We're gonna talk about this later. So that'll be some of the stuff that we talk about.
Going against nature. So I'm not sure whether we're,
because we got people, they making dolls now, you guys, and I was looking $4,000.
Coupled with increased social media usage, has already seen less physical interaction among younger generations, creating a barrier between the real world and the virtual.
It's stuck. I'm trying to. Okay, let me get out of this. I'm gonna have this set up, and we're gonna talk about that. My computer don't want to act right. Yeah. So it happens in the world. We have people that's traditional, but it is not a crime to have multiple partners, and we have people like that. So I have some videos, and I'm gonna show that the next time I come on, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about traditional sex is not happening no more. A lot of people are doing away with that, and a lot of people want to put spice up their bedroom. I'm not sharing I'm just saying. I'm gonna stay as traditional as I can, okay? And some people are curious. They're curious, and especially younger women. And so we just have to, just be have, this facts. Younger women are most likely to, do threesome, foursomes, and things like that. Different, same sex, partners, and things like that. Younger people will be more into that. So if a person is into that, they're gonna, go for people that's into that. And so my legal friends that I was just, been speaking to, been giving me an advice, and we were talking about this, and we were talking about Cunningham. And so I was letting them listen to what was said on the witness stand by Cunningham, you know. So we have Cunningham say that she came in with Tiffany Hawkins and two other girls, and she just, Robert lays there, and she says she's 14 years old, and she just gets on top of him with no hesitation. She gets on top of him and ride him and asks him, did he have a condom? And she had a condom for him. So you was prepared to have sex, right? Cunningham was prepared to have sex. So we talked about this. We talked about how the women were saying, I wasn't comfortable. They knew they can walk away. But it was nothing for them to take off their clothes and have sex with someone, even though this person is a celebrity. He is well known, but y'all say y'all don't know him like that. Y'all don't know him like that. If you notice, everybody, almost every female said that they didn't know who he was. They didn't know he had, he was this star. But y'all go to the hotel and y'all have sex with, willingly have sex with a person that you didn't know. And so we talked about that. I was like, so that right there let you know that this person was sexually active. You said you were 14 and you got on top of this man, and you said you thought them girls were gonna beat you up. You just met them, and then you lied and said y'all were good friends. So you have this Cunningham girl said that her and Tiffany were best friends, y'all were good friends, and y'all went there together and hung out together, and things like that. Then you judge allowing hearsay. You don't have the parents. You don't have the Alea, but you allowed a Cunningham to get up there and say that the door flew open. And that's a different thing from what she said. She said she opened the door. Then she said the door flew open. Then she said they were playing a game. And then I was like, okay, from what I'm hearing with Demetri Smith and everybody else, that everybody's on different buses. The women's on the bus by themselves, the men's hanging out on by themselves, and Robert's on one by him. He has his party, and because he's resting his throat, from what I was hearing, that he always have it hot, rest his throat, and these other, and the girls in on the bus on the by themselves. So you mean to tell me that Alea was on the bus, Barbara was in there with y'all women. He didn't put her on a private bus because they had a bunch of buses, so it just happened to fly open, or you pushed it, or you were gonna play a game, and things like that. She got that from Sparkle's husband. So now we know Sparkle's husband, was already mad at Robert because they didn't get the, VIP treatment that Robert did, and they felt like they supposed to be getting the same, treatment that Robert was getting. and you was basically just a bag of dancers and singers, and they acknowledged that. They said that they knew that they went in to, you know, sing for Robert, be bag up singers and stuff like that, and then he was going to work a deal with them. So now you're getting upset because you feel like, okay, you're not moving fast enough. So Earl, is it Earl? Is it, which one is it? Dre? Earl? Was it Earl? Which one she was married to? I think it was one of them two. Shit. But Sparkle, so make this make sense. Sparkle married to this guy. You say you found Robert engaging in oral sex with this young woman that's with her parents or her brother all the time on a bus. And then you're gonna say you left because you saw that and you was angry because you saw that. But then you tell, is Earl one of them two? I'll get the name. It's just so many of them. So you get one of the guys from public announcement to take this music to give to Robert to work with your wife. He comes back and tell you, well, Rob said that in order for her to work for him to do anything, she's gonna have to come sit in this studio. She's gonna have to sleep on the couch for 30 days. And so you were mad and you left because you saw him allegedly sleeping with an underage female. But you weren't upset enough to Earl. Yeah, thank you, baby. So he had Dre, what's his name? Yeah, Dre, to go and speak to Robert. So you was upset about that and you left, but you wasn't upset enough to the point where you let your wife go and work with Robert. That's just like the other people. Y'all said he was mean to y'all. He was abusive to everybody. Y'all witnessed the unbearable, the unthinkable. It was frightening. I was afraid, but never was afraid to come back because you needed a job. But and couldn't go to the police. Didn't go to the police. Didn't say, I need you to come help me save Dominique. She going through some things, but I'm gonna get her a phone so I can be nosy. Cause see, me and we gossip together, you know. She and I'm gonna give her this other phone, you know. So just it has to make sense to me, and it does not. Okay, it does not. Okay, parents and all, y'all be blessed. I'm gonna play this little. I was trying to leave on some Sunday morning music, but we are gonna leave. We're gonna leave on some Chicago Sunday morning music, you guys. I really love this song. I plead the blood. I plead the blood. If they don't strike me. And hats out to all y'all.
We've got you taken care of, Sergeant Houston.
Y'all be blessed. I just want to show my face. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm still here. I have not gone anywhere. I'm still here. Play some Chicago gospel, y'all. Look at this.
Joy in my soul, God is in control. I got Satan on my trail, but I'm singing in His well. He's attacking every day, but I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I'm gonna turn back. This way, this means Put them together. I got joy in my soul. God is in control. And I say them on my trail, but I'm singing all is well. He's attacking every day, but I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I won't turn back. This means this means this means this means I believe the blood. There's power in the blood. Healing in the blood. Power in the blood. I've been in the storm and the rain, but the blood still stays the same. Whatever's going on, I want to close on. I might be in a daze, but you can't have my praise. No matter the attack, I won't turn back. This means war. This means war. This means war. This means war. You can't have my increase. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my. You can't have me. There's power in the blood. It's a prayer of protection. It's a prayer of provision. There's power in your praise. That changes things. You can't take this line down. Let me speak.
I dedicate that right there, Chicago's own. I'm gonna, they're from Chicago, and I said I think that's a great one. We plead the blood. We plead the blood, and we're not speaking enough on our women, as far as our women, jumping on the ship so easily. We're not speaking on that, and I'm gonna plead the blood on for Robert to come out of this victorious. He gets acquitted. That our women just stop it. You don't just have to open up your legs to think that you're gonna get a ring, you're gonna become a wifey, or you're gonna become a movie star or an artist, and and things like that. You just have to realize that. And a man is gonna do only what you allow them to do. Okay? And if you accept the terms, don't pout about it later on. Just take it as a life learning lesson and move on. And we're not speaking on that enough. Because when I'm listening to these women, I'm listening to women that's willing participants, that's enjoying this limelight, just having sex and nage trois, and just doing all this stuff. And Mr. J, you're right. When Cunningham, she's never spoke on that, but in order to get her on that witness stand, to be able to bring up that BS of a rumor that was spread by Sparkle's husband because he was upset, is unbelievable. This trial is it's very disrespectful. to these women to get up there and speak and say what they were saying, it just make us look bad. Black women. I didn't hear a woman that was violated, had a gun, was tied down, violated, clothes ripped off, was forced to have intercourse. Everybody that I listened to was willing participants. Okay? And you know they weren't gonna have Ashanti McGee and the radio lady, what's her name? Because these women said he told them that I have multiple girlfriends. If you down with it, you down with it. If you're not, bye. So he gave you the opportunity and learned the word. Yes, when are we gonna preach that? I don't hear all I hear them people just fussing at Robert, women going to him, texting because they want to go be wherever he's at. Well, when you leave, he don't call you, just like Haley. Haley said, well, when I left, he didn't call me. She said, what? She went back 12 times. And see, and this is what the prosecutors do. They bring these expert witnesses in to speak on all this stuff. I wanted to talk about that, but we'll do it another time, because this expert witness, you need to come with some percentages, because it's not for everybody. You say, well, she's trying to speak on Robert. Well, he just like when you give a kid a candy and you violate them and you do this and do that, they do it so you can come back and stuff like that. No, baby, we're not gonna do that, okay? Because in that case, what about the ones that's going through this, brainwashed, and they with Phuket and he ain't got a job? Because in that case, a lot of us is brainwashed in. A lot of us, husband and wives, they ain't leaving each other. They'll try to work it out. Something go wrong, ups and downs. They try to work it out. So I guess that wife is brainwashed. I guess that husband is brainwashed. So these expert witnesses, whatever. So you guys, I'm praying for y'all. Y'all pray for me. Prayers out to a young sweet lady. I'm praying for her. I'm not going to mention her name. Her mother passed away, and I am praying for you, sweetheart. If you need me, you got my number. You can call me. And blessings to you. There's nothing like mothers, There's nothing like having a mother. So I want to say prayers for her. Prayers out for Lily. Whatever the situation, if she go, if she doesn't, we're gonna pray for her either way it go. Robert wants her home, want her to rest, and that show you how much Robert cares, because Lily can be one of a great witness for Robert, and he rather for her to be at home to get well, because he said he needs his Lily when he gets home, and that speaks volume to Robert and his heart, because he's fighting for his life, and he don't want her to lose her life to come save his life, if you understand what I'm saying on that. So that speaks character, great character for Robert. They even though they're trying to bash him and make him this monster, and his lifestyle, make it like it doesn't happen, and we got this going on with multiple people. I know somebody right now with a bunch of living women, and I won't even try to get an interview with them and try to bring their lifestyle out there in the public like that, but it happens. So y'all be blessed. Y'all keep me updated. Keep me updated. Thank y'all for showing up. Yep. Yep. That's what you call blind by. Yeah, I'm blind by money. So women, come on, have some integrity for yourselves. Respect yourself. You gotta respect yourself before you have somebody else to respect you. Okay, your body is sacred. Treat it that way. Be blessed, y'all.